Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Phil's Recap and Review. Tonight, the Music Trivia Championship 2017. Here we are tonight to have some fun with some music trivia. And I am your host, Phil the Issues Guy. And I'm not a good game show host, but it doesn't fucking matter. Welcome. I have with me tonight 3 special guests. Have to say welcome to everyone in the live motherfucking chat that's joining us tonight, too. And usually I pay a lot of attention to the live chat. Tonight I'm probably going to be ignoring it a little bit, but you guys in there, feel free to answer the questions along with everybody. But I'm going to be explaining the rules in a second. But first of all, let's introduce our guests. Yes, so then first of all we have, yes, first guest is Alan McKeo. How's it going, Al? How are you doing tonight?
How are you doing?
You look really good. Really good. It's really wonderful to see you. You smell really nice, and I'm very happy to see you here tonight.
I didn't take time with the smells today, actually. I probably smell like a, McDonald's.
No, it's okay.
What does that mean?
At least during
I smell
opening.
like a newly asphalted McDonald's parking lot.
Excellent.
That's fresh.
And we also have Big Daddy Matt, co-host of our Sopranos podcast.
Thank you.
You guys might not see Matt often because we don't actually do the Sopranos podcast.
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
I was
6
on
episodes. Yeah, Craig and Pete were on one.
Yeah.
So, hello, lovely Phil's in the top left. Yes, I'm up here in the top left. Hi, I'm your host, Phil the Issues Guy, and we have our champion from 2008 who's been defending his title since 2008. We call him Craig Allen Jackson McKee.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Like a lightning bolt that came to me. I don't even know one Alan Jackson song.
Now let me set this up. I used to do a radio show in I think it was in 2008, but I'm yada-yadaing the year a little bit. I had a series of trivia competitions. We were talking about what the fuck it was. It was Matt and Alan faced off, and then Craig faced the winner for the championship of that particular year. Matt and Alan had a decent competition, but Matt was like one of those distance runners in a marathon that can almost keep up with the champ.
He knew every Van Morrison question.
He did. He knew every Van
He was
Morrison.
all over Van Morrison.
But ultimately, he was a little. He didn't have the whole drive. Couldn't finish the fight.
Wow.
And Alan.
Well,
Thanks
next
for the
week,
pep talk.
next week I couldn't finish the fight.
Holy shit. We got Brainwash, Broke, Lady Warrior. Thank you to everyone joining us tonight for this special stream. But no, Matt did an excellent job, and Craig ultimately was the champion. So Craig, welcome back here.
Thanks.
It's good to see you.
I've never had a chance to defend my title.
Yep. And what they're playing for is this wonderful item, this magic device, this amazing motherfucking thing. The golden plastic drum. It's what every trivia player wishes and dreams for. Craig has his name on there from 2008. The newest winner tonight will get it for 2017. It is incredible. And I also want to say, after this competition, if anyone wants to challenge the champ over the year, we'll gladly take all challengers here. So please sit back, relax, eat some sandwiches, have some drinks, join us for a night of silly
This is
trivia.
the underdog right here, by the way.
Is Matt the underdog,
Definitely
you think?
Matt.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Matt's
so-
the underdog.
I know.
You guys are really building my confidence.
Oh
up
no,
all
Matt.
over.
Okay, so
Thanks.
let's talk about how this game's gonna work. Now, this game tonight is gonna consist of 3 rounds with our competitors. It's gonna be an intense battle. Some of them might not make it. Matt is already ready to throw up the pretzels he just ate. But how it's gonna work?
Not wrong.
Throw him up to the right, buddy.
Just to the right.
Yeah,
Project,
please.
not on the equipment. Project. So ultimately how this is going to work is we're going to have 3 rounds. 1 round is going to be 2 rounds are going to be 25-minute rounds where we do round robin questions where people can buzz in. If you get the question right, you get 2 points. If you get it incorrect, you lose 1 point. And after those 2 rounds are over, we're going to have a final ultimate round, Mortal Kombat of trivia, and it's gonna be amazing. And we're gonna ask these three people the same 20 questions. We're not sure if we're gonna do it with them all in the room, or we're gonna have them step outside and do the honor system that they can't hear me yell and scream like an idiot and ask the other person the question while they're sitting on the couch. But we'll figure out that part as we're going on tonight, and then I will share the points and see who wins, and we will crown our champion. Okay, so there it is. That's everything we're gonna do. Enough of the happy horse shit foreplay bullshit. Let's get into this with our very first question. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Is the crowd ready? Yeah, we're ready, you fucking asshole. Get to the game. Okay. We're going to get to the game tonight. And so let me pull up the questions. You guys cannot see my questions, can you?
Cannot see.
Cannot see the questions. Okay.
We can see if people type answers though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
true.
Let me
That's
turn
true.
this. Let me turn this. I am not
Didn't
going
think of
to.
that.
I'm not going to go here. I'm going to turn this over here, and I'm going to
Now
turn
I got no shot.
turn the motherfucking chat away from the people, and we're going to get to our first question. Let me start the timer.
System, no cheating.
Let me start the timer. Here we go.
Don't know they called it out.
Here we go. We said, did someone already pull out the questions and threw it in there? Here we go. Let's do it. I'm going to start the 25-minute clock right and now. Our first question is, what famous film director directed Michael Jackson's Bad video? Craig.
Oh, John. Hold on. John Landis.
Incorrect, Craig. Does anyone else have? Does Matt or Alan have a question? Answer. Alan.
Martin Scorsese.
Alan. That is 2 points for Alan. There we go. We are not doing negative points, so Craig stays at 0. Okay. So here we go for our second question. Now, whoa, shit. Which band was originally called The Colors, then the Supersonic Bangs, then the Bangs before settling on their better-known name?
The
Craig.
Bangles.
Craig, the Bengals is correct. Sorry, I gotta give Alan I subtracted 2 points for Alan. I gotta give Alan
I like your style.
2 points, and I gotta give Craig 2 points. So right now it's 2-2, Alan and Craig. Okay, so let me reset this again and go to our next question. Now, here we go. Who recorded and released the single "I Can Hear Music Going Back" under the name Larry Lurex, R-U-R-E-X, in 1973? Who recorded and released the single "I Can Hear Music Going Back" under the same name, Larry Lurex, in 1973? No guesses?
No.
No guesses. The answer is Queen. Freddie Mercury, Roger Taylor, Brian May from Queen. They recorded it while they were waiting for an available studio to work on their debut album. "I Can Hear Music" is a cover of a Beach Boys song. Next question.
Killing it so far.
What are Katie Lang's what does KD stand for in Katie Lang's name?
Oh, that's tough.
Here we come on, Craig. 2 points for Alan. He's bad. Craig's fighting back. NWA, damn. The chat says no one has a guess for that one.
No.
Catherine Dawn. Who wrote?
I knew Catherine. I didn't know Dawn.
Now,
So there is no negative. We can guess. Is that how that works?
if you're at 0, if you
You
Okay,
can lose
gotcha.
points, but
You
you
lose
can't
points.
get past
Gotcha.
zero. You should
no
get
negative
past-
points.
Gotcha.
We're not doing the
Gotcha,
Jeopardy
okay.
thing where I'm gonna like hunt you down and steal
Right.
some points from you. Give me your fucking
like going
points,
to
you
my
motherfucker.
fucking bank and take out the money that I lost.
You motherfucker.
Stop
Oh,
being a shit dick.
Trebek is a
Fucking play the
gangster.
fucking game.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Who wrote the Elvis Presley hit "Blue Suede Shoes"? Craig.
Carl Perkins.
Carl Perkins is correct,
Yeah,
Craig.
I knew
So
that.
let's.
Fucking asshole.
Here we go. Now, next question. Who wrote under the name of Alexander Nevermind the song "Sugar Walls" for Sheena Easton?
I tried to.
Oh, you hadn't reset.
Sorry
it,
about
Phil.
that. Was Al? Do you guys agree that
Yeah,
Alan was the one that
yeah.
buzzed into that one?
Prince.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prince, correct.
And I knew he was right.
Okay. So, sorry about that, Alan. I forgot to hit reset, but good way to keep the honesty system going on. What Birmingham?
You want to reset it. Reset it.
Oh, reset. Yeah, there we go. What Birmingham Stadium band consists of Roy Wood, Jeff Lynne, Beef,
Oh,
ELO.
the Electric Light Orchestra is correct, Craig.
That one I knew.
2 more points for Craig, and here we go. Let's go back. Let's jump in. We got the trivia people in the live chat right now. Love you guys in the live trivia. Thank you so much for joining on in our trivia friends that are the amazing citadel of trivia that I was able to do a cool intro song to America. Fuck yeah for. But anyways, let's go to our next question. Oh, this is it. This is going to be an easy one. Why am I saying this is an easy one? What is the name of Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love's daughter?
Francis Bean.
Francis Bean is correct, Alan. And next question. What?
Reset.
Oh, reset. Thank you. With which kids TV character did REM last perform "Shiny Happy People"?
Elmo.
The furry happy monsters from Sesame Street?
Oh.
I'm gonna go on to no guess on this one. Does that count? Some clarify.
I don't. We can't be judges.
Okay. I'm to judge and say, unfortunately, Craig, that is incorrect.
Wrong. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say Craig is minus 1 point there, and I'm unfortunately can't because I said the answer there. We can't ask you that question. Neither one of you guys would.
I'd be willing to let it just be neutral and Craig not lose point. I mean,
He might have played with Elmo.
Yeah, he might have played with that.
he might. Yeah.
The Red Walrus. Hey, Ian. Hi, everybody. Hey, Milt. Hey, everyone. Katie Crow. Katie is in the live chat right now. Let's be honest here. Okay, the next question is, who is Sean Lennon's godfather? Craig.
Paul McCartney?
Incorrect, Craig. Alan or
Ringo Starr.
incorrect, Matt. But you
I had 0 points, so I got
0 points.
Sure.
So let's go on. The answer to that question is Elton John. Elton John.
Is Sean Lennon?
Is Sean Lennon's godfather. Don't Cry for Me, Argentina by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice has been a hit 5 times. Can you guys name the artists who performed it? There's 3. 4. Can you name at least 2? Can anyone name 2? Can anyone name 1? Craig. Madonna is correct.
Okay.
I will allow if anyone wants to name someone else for 1 point. Craig, you get 1 point for that. Alan, anybody else for 1 point?
I was gonna say Barbara Streisand. I'm not sure.
Barbara Streisand is incorrect,
Okay.
Alan. Incorrect, Alan.
No.
So Alan goes down to 5. The answers are Julie Covington in 1976, 1978, The Shadows, 1992. Alan, I'm disappointed in you. Sinead O'Connor. No, Alan. Oh, Alan. 1996, Madonna. That's okay. And 1996, Mike Flowers Pop. Okay, so
Craig, that was a good one. Well played.
now, who has been an uncredited guitarist on both the song Hurdy Gurdy Man?
Jimmy Page.
Matt is incorrect.
Oh, really?
And Matt is
Oh,
incorrect. I will
really?
hit continue and finish the question for Alan and Craig. Who has been an uncredited guitarist on both Hurdy Gurdy Man, Donovan, and Superstition, Stevie Wonder?
Jeff Beck?
Correct, Craig!
Jeff Beck plays on Hurdy Gurdy.
Yeah,
I
I
know,
knew he
holy
played
shit.
on Stevie Wonder's album.
Jimmy Page does play on Hurdy Gurdy Man, right?
Yeah.
So, interesting. Here we go. Sorry. Good guess, Matt.
Wow.
Good
No,
guess.
He is on the
I would
song. He's
honestly-
on the song, but he's
If Matt
credited.
didn't guess that, I would have guessed Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
I really
I
would
think
have.
I was gonna get
he's
Jimmy
credited
Page.
for it, though.
Ian says the shirt's coming off. Craig's getting into it. We're
yeah.
getting ready. Tough questions, Katie Crow says. Which late member of the Rolling Stones lives in Cotchford Farm, the former home of...
Lived, he means.
What was that?
Brian Jones.
Brian Jones is correct, Craig.
As soon as he says in, though, like currently, I got freaked
So-
out.
He just meant you meant live.
Oh, yes, I
Lived,
meant.
not
Lived,
yeah.
yes, lived. I because it says lives, and this was
Right.
obviously written before he died, so I adjusted that, and he passed.
He died in like
He died in like the late 60s or the
It's-
early
yeah,
70s. He
69.
drowned in a pool.
It says lives, though. Weird. To which...
Maybe he still lives there.
Here we go. Next question. To which record producer is Shania Twain married? Craig.
Mutt Lang, but not anymore.
Absolutely, Craig.
not was. That's not true anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like years.
Well,
That's
like
like 7 years
Kick
ago.
it, kick it.
That's
Argue
all
it
right,
away.
that's all right.
We have plenty of
That's all
time,
right,
guys.
that's all
Argue it,
right.
argue it.
That's not. All these questions are messing with the makeup.
Messing with the thing. So Alan started off with a quick lead. So far, everybody, as I will flash
I
the
got
scores
0.
for our friends. Early
Read.
score as we're going to commercial break. Craig is at 12 points. Alan has 5, and Matt
Come on, tell
is
me.
still yet to score. Let's, Matt. Can you check to make sure your buzzer works?
It does. I
Push
pushed
the
buzzed in
button.
for Jimmy Page.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure Matt's buzzer still worked.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, let's continue. Here we go.
Reset.
Reset. Which band...
reset.
Yeah,
Which band holds the title for the biggest growing tour ever?
Growing?
Growing
Grossing.
tour ever.
Grossing?
Grossing. It says growing, but biggest grossing tour ever.
Grossing. Rolling Stones.
Correct. For an extra point, Craig, do you know which tour it is?
Can I just guess?
Yeah, guess.
Okay, I'm gonna say the.
Wait, he doesn't lose.
I'm gonna say the Steel Wheels tour.
Incorrect. For one more point, does either of you guys want to guess what tour it is? No. Okay. No, you won't be cost a point.
Steel Wheels.
Steel Wheels?
No, whatever.
Bridges
the
to
last
Babylon.
one they had. Yeah,
Bridges to
Right.
Babylon.
Incorrect, guys. It's
Voodoo
the
Lounge.
There you go. Voodoo Lounge Tour. Voodoo Lounge Tour. And number 2 on that list.
Yeah.
Second place is Bruce Springsteen, The Rising Tour.
I was gonna use like the Eagles. Actually, if you had like pushed me to it.
Here we go. Beach.
Okay, are we like
Reset.
Reset.
Reset. Yeah, we are reset.
Okay, take your hands away so we know like after like. So we can tell if we're looking.
Here we go. Assume the positions, guys.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
50s crooner had a #1 with "Don't Let the Stars Get in Your Eyes" in the song "Magic Moments"?
These magic moments.
I will give a hint. No hints. Going once, going twice. Perry Como. Perry Como.
Wow, I wish I should have known that.
Here we go. Which band did Steve Winwood join at the age of 15?
The Spencer Davis Group.
Correct, Alan. That is 2
Good
points
one.
for Alan, the Spencer Davis Group. Now, from which Frank does the group Frankie Goes to Hollywood take its name?
Sinatra?
Correct, Matt!
Wild guess. I
Matt
get it.
is on
There
the
we go.
list. Matt is in the
Great,
game.
'cause I wasn't gonna say
Welcome
Spencer
to the
Davis
game,
here.
Matt. Who is the
Reset.
Who is the son of George Bellamy, the guitarist from the Tornadoes? The answer is Matt Bellamy, the lead singer from Muse. So
Of
what
course.
Not Bill Bell.
what was Bjork's first album called?
No clue.
It was an album called Bjork in 1977 at the age of 11.
I went.
Includes songs,
Too easy.
cover songs.
I'm
and
trigger
stuff.
shy. I'm trigger shy now.
And last in this particular category, which is pop, where does the term heavy metal originally come from? Alan.
It comes from an article about Jimi Hendrix.
Incorrect, Alan. I thought you might have known this
no,
one.
No. I mean, I can cite the source.
This says a phrase from the William Burroughs novel, The Soft Machine.
And was
He
it
was the
referring
first
to
one
music?
to use that term, but it wasn't referencing the music. I
Right.
guess.
So I will do a wash on that one. So going into our second category for you guys, just for your benefit of your mind, this category will be questions from the 1960s.
60s.
The
Okay.
1960s.
All right, reset.
Okay, reset this shit. What band recorded the theme to the 1966 Peter Sellers film After the Fox with Jack Bruce on bass?
Cream?
Alan, no, incorrect. Not Cream. Anybody else have a guess? Craig or Matt?
No.
Oh,
No.
can I guess again?
You can guess again for no points.
Give me one.
Yep. Take your time.
The Graham Bond organization.
No, the answer is the Hollies.
The Hollies.
The Hollies.
There's the Hollies.
The Hollies. Okay. Who?
Reset.
I already got it that time. Who produced the Bonzo Dog Duda band I Am the Urban Spaceman under the pseudonym Apollo C. Vermouth?
I want to say George Harrison.
Incorrect, Alan, but good guess. Anyone else have another guess?
Can I guess David Bowie?
Put it on Matt?
I'm gonna actually say Frank Zappa.
No, Matt, incorrect. And Craig,
David Bowie was my guess.
David Bowie, incorrect, Craig. Everyone lost a point on that one, so no one was punished. The answer is Paul McCartney. What?
Reset.
What is Fleetwood Mac's?
Reset.
It is reset.
No, now it is.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
You can continue again.
What is Fleetwood Mac's only UK #1 hit?
Landslide.
No, incorrect,
I was gonna
Craig.
say.
Anybody else have a guess? The answer is
Can I guess a no points guess?
yes, no points.
Rhiannon?
No, it's the song Albatross 1968.
Oh, yeah. It was the original Fleetwood Mac.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
Here we go, half and
Yeah.
half. Here we go, let's go. Which band released the album In a Gutta the Vida?
Iron Butterfly.
Correct, Craig.
Oh.
Iron Butterfly.
Easy
Now,
ones I'm late on. Like
the lead singer of what band was arrested in December 1967 for public obscenity?
I knew this.
Jim Morrison of the Doors.
Correct. Jim Morrison of the Doors is the correct answer, Alan. And here we go. Whom is Roberta John Anderson better known as? Craig.
Roberta John Anderson, you said?
The answer.
sorry.
Oh no. Yes, Roberta Joan Anderson.
Roberta.
Roberta Joan
Okay.
Anderson.
I don't know.
Craig, you lose a point there. Anybody else have a guess? Or
You know what? Roberta Flack.
Incorrect, Matt. You're back down to 0
How am I back down to 0?
because you got 2 incorrect answers.
Oh, I only had 2 points. That's, right. That's why.
Alan, do you have a guess?
Oh, I guess I won't even points on it, but I mean, I'll guess.
Okay, take a guess.
Is
No
it
points.
Bonnie Raitt?
No, the answer is Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
Joni
I should
Mitchell.
have known
Yeah, my
that.
wife.
I should have known that.
I'm sorry,
I
Jen,
feel- I
if you're
feel
watching
bad.
this.
I know.
Yes.
I was just talking about Joni Mitchell earlier today.
Which song by the Beatles is based on Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata chord progression played backwards?
Because.
Correct, Alan. 2 points for Alan, and it's getting close
Fancy.
here. It's getting close here.
Yeah, it's getting real close.
Now, here is another what I think is going to be an easy one. Which band was originally known as the New Yardbirds? Great.
Led Zeppelin.
Red Zeppelin, yeah.
That was a gimme.
There we go. Let's continue.
He's worked on his technique.
Yeah, I know. He's got-
He was like playing this before. Oh, I can't get it.
I totally can't use the. I can't use the.
And he got it to Led Zeppelin. Yeah, it's nice.
Which?
You get all the fucking lobs. You get
Let's
the
go
lobs.
down here. Here we
Alan
go.
fucking Jackson.
Which U.S. West Coast supergroup formed in 1969 with ex-members of the Byrds, Hollies, and Buffalo Springfield?
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Yeah.
Correct, Alan. That's 2 more points for Alan. And here we go.
Reset.
What were the colors on?
Reset.
What was What were the colors on John Entwistle's jacket on the cover of Who's My Generation?
The colors on his jacket?
Yep.
Red, white, and blue.
Correct, Alan. Correct, Alan. There we go, and it's getting close here, guys.
Zero.
Reset.
Yeah.
Here we go. What illness did cats?
Reset.
You hitting reset or continue?
I'm hitting reset, but I'm doing a double take sometimes. Which singer-songwriter has written books entitled Flowers for Hitler, Parasites of Heaven, Beautiful Losers, amongst others? Also referred to as a poet.
I'm going to say Frank Zappa again. I'm going Frank Zappa for everything in the 60s.
Incorrect, Matt. Anyone else have a...
Could you read the question one more time?
Yes, one more time and see if you guys want to buzz in. Which singer-songwriter has written books entitled Flowers for Hitler, 1964, Parasites for Heaven, and Beautiful, Losers, amongst other things? Craig.
Cat Stevens.
Incorrect,
I
Craig.
heard you say Cat Stevens before, so I was going to...
And Alan,
No, I don't.
No, okay.
I mean, I have a vague guess, but I mean...
the answer is Leonard Cohen. Now, what illness did Cat Stevens contract in 1968? This is the uplifting question of the night. What illness did Cat Stevens contract in 1968? The answer is tuberculosis.
I was going to say that. I actually was going to say that. But.
Now, here we go. Get your buzzers ready. Who replaced Eric Clapton as the guitarist in the Yardbirds?
Jeff Beck.
Correct, Alan. With that, Alan now has taken the lead, 15-14, and Matt is
Yeah, we know where I am. Don't you know what to say.
Matt is still in this game. Matt is still in this game. Now, who played piano on the Hollies? He ain't he ain't heavy. He's my brother. Who plays piano on the Hollies song? He ain't that heavy. He's my brother.
Plays piano on it.
I get 2 guesses, but I'm not going to risk it.
Okay, the answer is you have no one. The answer is Elton John. Elton
really?
John.
Really?
So let me see. Who wrote Petulia Clark's 1967 hit "This Is My Song"? The answer to that is Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin.
Wow.
Who was the drummer in the Beatles before Ringo Starr?
Pete Best.
Correct, Alan. Alan is taking over the buzzer duties here. Here we go.
He's getting good.
We're getting pretty good. We have 7 minutes left in this
Reset.
first round. I know I'm talking. Don't
All right, sorry.
stop being.
I'm just bitter.
He's like a backseat driver.
Matt,
No,
Matt,
no, like-
are you upset about other things,
I'm
Matt?
upset about Pete Best and I got a DeVito.
Now I want to give Matt. This is called the dummy question. This question's just for Matt.
No. What if I don't know it? Don't.
No,
I don't want
It's
it.
called the dummy question.
It's a
I don't
dummy
want
question. It's a hard question. The Status Quo, as they were known, released their debut album in September 1968, featuring the top 10 hits, Pictures of a Matchstick Man, and Ice in Sun. Name that album, Matt.
The album?
Yeah, name the album.
I have no idea.
Okay, I have no idea. It's not the correct answer. Minus 200 points. But no, okay. It was a next question. This is for everybody. Who was Cliff? It's a picturesque matchstick stickables messages. What was Cliff Richard's first Christmas #1?
Make it.
Incorrect, Alan. The answer is.
Whoa!
Oh no! Wait.
A chance?
The answer is.
Move it, isn't it?
You guys have a guess?
Move it.
Nope. The answer is I Love You 1960.
Okay, it wasn't any of those things.
This is Katie says this is tense. Milt says this is awesome. Pete Best sounds like a soccer player's name. Lady Rutherford says Molt, you're an asshole. We get so lots of love going on in the live motherfucking chat. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here and joining us. This next category is film and TV with songs. What is the best-selling, as of this, which was 2003, what is the best-selling soundtrack of all time? Matt.
Saturday Night Fever.
Matt is correct!
Yeah! Good for you.
I almost hit the bodyguard.
2 points for
You dug deep for that.
Yeah.
Good one.
Matt will
I'm gonna feel like
always-
fucking Titanic.
Matt will always love you. Holy crap, way to go.
That's what I was thinking was
Wow.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Now, which... sorry, scrolling through
Way
here.
to fucking go.
Good
Yeah,
answer.
thanks.
No, I want to give him 5
I'm
points.
missing Pete Best and shit.
We should
but-
give him 5 points for that one.
All right, that's what. Reset.
In 1979, Bette Midler played a character in the film The Rose, which is based on which singer's life?
Janis Joplin.
Correct, Craig. That is 2 points for Craig.
That was Janis Joplin?
Yeah. No.
That was Earth? Those maniacs!
2003's Cold Mountain featured which musician playing the part of Georgia?
I'm sorry.
No.
I screwed him up.
But that's all right. I don't know
Jack
that
Black.
is.
No, Jack Black.
Incorrect.
No,
Incorrect.
Jack White. Jack
Incorrect.
White. Jack
No,
White.
no.
Jack White. Jack White.
Anyone else
There
have a
you go.
guess?
That was Jack
Jack White.
Jack, no, 2 points for Matt.
No, no,
2 points for Matt.
no. No.
Alan, this is Thunderdome. This is Alan. This is
No, come on.
this is Thunderdome.
Oh no, it's not. This was not advertised as Thunderdome.
This is gonna be Thunderdome. So here we go. Sorry, it's
Oh wow.
it's
Yeah, I
doggy-
just wow. That's
it's
horrible.
doggy dog out here, Alan.
Thanks,
Come on.
bud.
That's bad. That's so
check.
horrible.
Oh, check. Sorry, I lost. There we go. I'm back. Am I back on both sides? Yes. Sorry, I became mono for a second there. So Alan was punishing me with his psychic mono attack there. So here we go. Let's go down to our next question. In which U.S. 80s TV show did Janet Jackson play a dancer before making it as a solo artist? Craig.
Fame.
I'm gonna live forever.
Almost was gonna say
Good
good
times.
times.
Yeah, I was in the same
I'm
thing.
glad I heard the rest of
I
that
was in the
question.
same exact thing.
Which sing?
Oh no, sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm not gonna. Well, no, because what's the answer? Hey, put reset. Which singer played the great train robber Buster Edwards in the 1988 film Buster?
I don't know.
And who is the biggest douchebag in all of music? Okay.
Kanye West?
The answer is Phil Collins.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So,
I remember that.
which actor played Sid Vicious in the film Sid and Nancy?
Gary Oldman.
Correct. I know you mispronounced that. Alex
Oldman.
Trebek would not.
Oldman.
Trebek would not give that to you. I'm giving that to you. David Bowie provided the song "Underground" for what 80s film that he also starred in? Craig?
Labyrinth?
Correct, Craig. So, Matt, were you trying to buzz in there, Matt?
Good one. Good call. Good call with the
I heard him buzzing. Labyrinth's the only.
Craig came to play.
movie I
There's
know
no
he's
denying that Craig came to play.
Took the jacket off.
I'm sorry. I'm totally
Oh,
ignoring
the
you.
Bloody Talker just gave us a $5 super chat donation. Thank you so much, Bloody Talker. You were fucking amazing. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm taking a fucking drink for you right now.
I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah.
Everyone take a drink. Everyone take a drink for the Bloody Talker. Now, and here we go to our next question. We have a couple more in our first round, and then we will take a few second break to let these guys stretch out and stuff like that, and then we'll come back for round two. With which high-pitched belted songstress did Whitney Houston duet When You Believe from the Prince of Egypt soundtrack in 1998? With which high-pitched songstress did Whitney Houston debut on
Mariah Carey.
Correct, Craig.
That was my Alan Jackson moment of the day.
If Craig wins by 2 points, you know who. Which vocalist appeared in the film Catch-22 in 1969 and Carnal Knowledge in 1971?
Art Garfunkel.
Correct, Alan. That's 2 points for Alan. And let's reset this again. Let's go. Which pop group starred in the 2003 film Seeing Double? I did not know this, and I don't really give a shit. Next question.
Can I guess, just for the hell of it?
yeah.
No risk?
Points. No points.
Hanson?
No, incorrect. Incorrect. The answer was S Club.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, those guys.
In how many fictional films did Elvis Presley star in between the years 1956 and 1969?
Pick a number.
Yeah.
The answer is 31. 31.
That's not what I would have guessed.
Which rock group wrote the songs Bitch School, Big Bottom, and Hell?
Oh, come on.
Spinal Tap.
Come on.
Yes, 2 points for Alan. 2 points for Alan on that one.
I can't believe I didn't get that right away.
I know. I was thinking about how I was gonna. It said spoof rock. I changed it a little bit. Ian McGregor's role in Velvet Goldmine is based on which rocker?
Is that Ewan McGregor?
Ewan McGregor. I'm sorry. Obi-Wan Kenobi's role in Velvet Goldmine is based on.
Lou Reed?
Incorrect, Craig.
Oh, see, I guess
That's
Velvet.
not where you went. Yeah.
I have a guess, but I won't risk.
Do you want a no-point guess?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Iggy Pop.
Correct.
Which
Which female singer played Jean Harlow in the 2004 The Aviator?
She's the lead singer of No Doubt.
Alan, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now wait. Back it up. You two, get your hands off the buzzers. Get your hands off the buzzers. No, hands right away. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, I'm gonna ask the question again.
But it's got the lead singer of No Doubt. I can't
Go!
get it now.
Matt.
Gwen Stefani.
Correct.
No.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
That's how I'm gonna get points some way.
Everybody, that is the end of our first round. If you guys want to take a step outside, get some fresh air,
That was
stuff like that.
Down about 15 degrees out there.
As of right now, our scores are. Come back in a few minutes. Get some air, fill up your drinks and stuff. Now, this part of the show is brought to you by.
Unbelievable.
Our points as of right now, Craig is leading the way with 21 points. Alan right on his heels with 20. And Matt not out of the game yet with 6 points. 6 fucking points, people. It's very, very close. Now, we're going to take a few-minute break here. I'm going to let them sort of chill out and relax. I'm going to eat a sandwich and all of that. And then we're going to come back in and get back into our round 2. And round 2, basically what we're going to do is going to be similar, same kind of round, just a 20-minute round or 25-minute round like we did before, asking similar questions like this back and forth. And then our final round, I'm going to be asking the same 20 questions, and then each person gets to add. So basically, if you get all the 20 questions in the final round correct, it's going to make all the other rounds completely useless, because you got to fucking do that in every fucking game show in the world. That needs to be one of the aspects of it. I do appreciate everyone that's popping on in, and some of the people that I know that used to listen to the old podcast and the old radio show are tuning into this as well. So I appreciate a lot of people that happen to be popping in for this silliness. We're going to probably try to do more of these little trivia competitions and stuff. Really thankful for everybody out there. And if anyone wants to challenge one of our winner tonight on a one-on-one battle of sorts, the champion will take on all comers in the off season. So get your picks in, put them in the live motherfucking chat right now. Who do you think's winning this thing? Craig, Allen, or is Matt gonna have a major comeback and take the title? Round 2, Matt showing the Thunderdome what's up. Oh, we've got Jennifer in the live chat right now, Matt.
No.
She's watching you. She's embarrassed by you. No, she said she's on your side. She's your best cheerleader, Matt.
She's very supportive.
She's super supportive. She says Matt's bringing the Thunderdome in round 2. We got Jennifer, Big Daddy's significant other, his wife, the anchor of their trivia team. So Matt is in there. Matt holding his own here with 2 twin brothers that have been arguing music since they came out of the womb, and running a really close game here with the 21-20 game. So let me step in the other room for a few seconds and get some air, because it's hot as a motherfucker in here. And let me get the live motherfucking chat to pull up here, play a little music for you guys, play a song while I take a quick break here. And we'll be back with round 2. Thank you, everyone that's tuning in. Thank you to Buddy Talker, who asked me who the best rapper on YouTube is. I'm the best rapper on YouTube. It's Dylan, and Dylan. That's who the best rapper on YouTube is. No, but thank you so much for your super chat donation. You are amazing. Means so much. Keeps me going. Let's play this. Play the theme song. We'll be back. I wish I had the trivia song on cue. I don't. I have to put it on this computer.
Oh no, why you go when you're less than me? You got to know. All people got to say, but they never want to leave me, never want to pray. All these people say they come by their energy. They find all these things they go, no, 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 no. When I die, my brain, I thought about my energy. You know, rock the name, I got my focus, got the soul. Combine energy, combine all history. Don't worry about my brain, all these people wanna go my way. You don't understand how much you laugh, how much you man. You don't know the way, gotta find my breath, gotta find the same. Break it down one time for me with all the future and all the dreams. Gotta find my focus, gotta find my soul. Look for the brain, gotta find the no, rhyme the grind, but you gotta find energy, gotta find the time. Gotta know, got a brain, gotta look inside your history. You say you don't impress, don't know why, but you gotta smoke some sass. Breath, don't know you ain't seen nothing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Proud of brain, cause your brain is something that you hear get raw. Say, oh, they don't wanna give a fuck when you're proud of your brain, you don't give enough. Oh no, nobody knows how much the world will cost to flow in the living of a demon in the star. I don't wanna go round about my game, they don't wanna let it go. Wanna find my energy, find and know that you never understand me, never stop. Watch out, the demon don't give a fuck. The demon don't give a fuck. The demon ain't worth the fuck. Watch out for the demons. 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 Watch out for the demons.
Yeah, let's do it.
Matt, for that one.
No,
Or sound.
it's more sound.
So is this the same deal? Another 20 each?
What's that? 20 minutes.
Same.
25.
Everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. We're back in for round 2. Let me get
Yeah, we fixed my buzzer between rounds.
Yeah,
so-
Matt's buzzer was broken, but here we go. Round 2, everybody! That's right, we'll be back! We're back! And after one round, our scores are very, very close. We have Craig coming in with leading
very
with
close.
21 points. Alan right behind him with 20.
Yep.
And not out of this game yet by any way, shape, or form. Matt with 6 points right now. 6 points going into this next round. So this next round is going to be 20 minutes and 25 seconds. Let me turn down the weird effect on my fucking stupid voice. And let me scroll this down over here. Put it over here. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get back into our questions. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay. Let me take a sip of some beer. Hold on. Well, someone ringing? Oh no! I was. Is that someone? Someone sending
Nope.
someone messages and shit? I thought someone was playing the keyboards or something in the background. But here we go. Let's do this. The first question up is bam. We're back in. Now here we go. Which band re-recorded "Sympathy for the Devil" in 1995?
Guns N' Roses.
Correct, Alan. That's 2 points for Alan. Back in, and let's reset that. And what was the title of the BBC program aired on the 1st of June, 1963?
Top of the Pops.
It is Pop Goes the Beatles was the answer. We dismissed that. I don't know. I was hearing some weird beeping going on in my ear there. Okay, who had a number?
Reset it again.
Who had a number 6 hit in 1984 with Footloose, featuring the film of the same name?
Kenny Loggins.
Correct, Craig. The answer is Kenny fucking Loggins.
Kenny fucking Loggins.
Kenny Loggins.
So fast.
This next category is the 1970s. The 1970s. In which year did ABBA win the Eurovision Song Contest with Waterloo?
1972.
Incorrect, Craig. Let me go, Matt, or wait, I got to subtract a point from Craig. Matt or Alan, do you have a guess? Or no, for points.
What year was?
What year did they win the Eurovision Song?
If we.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say 1970.
1970 is
I'm
incorrect.
gonna say
Matt.
they're both off by like more than 5 years.
I thought Waterloo
That
was
is, you're
early.
incorrect, Alan. Alan, do you have a guess for no points?
No.
Okay, for no points. Okay, the answer is 1974.
That was close.
I thought it was.
I thought it was like 1980 for some reason.
I'm thinking of Massachusetts. I got the wrong.
That
What-
was the Bee Gees.
I know. I get the wrong band. I know that was like late 60s for them. All right.
Get ready, Matt. Get ready. What was the Jackson 5's debut single?
ABC.
Incorrect, Craig. 1 second before I reset it. I'll ask the question one more time. What was the Jackson 5's debut single? 1, 2, 3. The answer is
I'll be back.
I want you back.
I want you back. Yeah.
Now,
I thought it was one that wasn't
I'll
a
be
hit.
back,
I
yeah.
thought like it wasn't there.
Yeah.
I'll be
who?
there is the.
Here we go. Who painted the album cover for "So Far Baby" by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young?
Andy Warhol.
Incorrect, Craig. And we go to I reset it, but
I might
Matt
sit
or,
down to
Matt or
Matt.
Alan, do you have either one of you guys want to buzz in with a guess or no? Nope. So the answer is again Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell. I was gonna say. I was so gonna.
But Alan, by
I'm
staying
trigger shy.
by staying pat, you're now in the lead though.
I know. I was gonna say that I was gonna be even further in the lead.
Who had a top 10 hit album on both sides of the Atlantic with the 1972 release Caravasserai? Yeah.
Oh, Caravas. Can I get? Well, no. What year is it?
1972. I'll spell it. Caravasserai. Caravanserai.
Who had a hit?
Who had that top 10 hit album? You don't have to answer right now for no point loss, but
Okay.
no guess.
No guess.
Matter. The answer is Santana. Did I just like how do you pronounce that? Caravasserai.
I don't know. If I read it, maybe.
Cavassier.
How do you spell it?
Caravasserai.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Now, which charity concert did George Harrison organize in Madison Square Garden?
Oh, come
A
on.
concert for Bangladesh.
Correct.
Jed, I
Alan.
hit it. You saw me. Like she's.
Correct.
Yeah,
Alan.
Thank
I
you,
didn't get
Jed.
that one right.
So, which band started out as the Stilettos, then became Angel, then the Snakes before deciding on their now better known name? Which band started out as the Stilettos, then became the Angels, then the Snakes before deciding on their now better
Okay,
name?
you know I want to guess. I'm not gonna guess.
Okay. Any no point guess?
Heart.
Nope.
Okay.
The answer is Blondie.
Makes sense.
Which band started out as Soft White Underbelly, and it is an anagram of Cully Tote Beer, and has a logo is an ancient symbol of Kronos, the Titan god, and Ada's son, the Grim Reaper? What the fuck?
Oh no.
It's blue oyster color.
We should all get a point
Yeah,
for
you
that.
guys all get a point. I don't know about that.
That's, you know.
What band I'm sorry. Which instrument did Steven Tyler play?
Piano?
Incorrect, Craig.
Drums.
Correct,
Come
Alan.
on, I knew that.
In a band, he played drums.
I didn't
Should've
finish the
listened to
I didn't
rest of
finish the question. No, I didn't finish the question.
Shit.
You went
Gotta listen to the old
before he
question.
played a band.
Shit.
Which is considered to be the first pop video to incorporate both live action and animation?
Aha, Take On Me.
No, incorrect, Craig. The Matter
Probably
Alan.
the most famous one.
What is the first video?
I'll read it one more time.
Okay.
Which is considered to be the first pop video to incorporate both live and action and animation?
Pop video?
It's like Paula Abdul from...
Take On Me.
Take
I
on.
just
said that.
Oh, you said that's what he said? I didn't. That kid doesn't count.
I was
Is that what you said? I didn't listen to your answer. Oh my god.
I'll give him guess Paula Abdul. Let him guess Paula Abdul.
No, I'm not guessing Paula.
You know what
Abdul.
song?
Do you have another guess, Matt?
Two
No,
sets forward,
that's
opposites
just
attract.
take my points
Opposites
away.
attract.
Okay. Do you?
No, I don't want to.
It
Say
is.
Take On Me.
It is. It is another brick in the wall part 2.
Oh.
Really? Yep. Who produced Nielsen's 1974 album Pussycats?
John Lennon.
Correct, Alan.
Whose was it,
Oh,
though?
what was that?
Who's 1974?
Harry Nilsson.
Perry
Oh.
Nielsen. How many?
Reset.
Reset. Thank you. Who was named after a pet hamster and a Lou Reed song? Who was named after a pet hamster and a Lou Reed song?
Sid Vicious.
Correct. Alan in the zone right now. In the trivia zone right now. Which is the which is the only #1 album by the Police not to make it to the UK #1 spot, excluding compilation Best Album? Craig?
Synchronicity?
Incorrect, Craig. Let's see, down to 1. Let's see.
Adam and Dada?
It's Outlanders Da Moro.
More.
Wasn't that
Here-
their first album?
Here we go.
Probably.
In 1970, with just one single remaining on their Decca contract, so Boston right there, Decca, the Rolling Stones offered a song to the label.
Wild Horses.
Incorrect, Alan. Let's continue the question. Let me subtract a
Offer
couple
the
points
song
from
to
Alan. Here we go. In 1970, with just one single remaining on their Decca contract, the Rolling Stones offered a song to the label, and the label refused to release, and has never officially ever been made available. What is the name of that Rolling Stones song?
And they've never released it and it was never available.
Mm-hmm.
What's it? I don't know.
Yeah. Either you guys?
I think you're only supposed to take away 1 point from Alan.
Oh yeah. Did I take 2?
You said you were taking away points.
Oh no, I only took one.
All right.
I only took one.
I'm looking out for you. I owe you for Jack White.
I'm just saying points all the time. The answer is Cocksucker Blues.
Yeah, I've heard this story.
The song of the
you
Cocks.
have.
What is? So it's just a song that.
They wrote the lyrics are all about the executives at Decca being
Oh, being a bunch of
cocksuckers.
cocksuckers.
Right.
Can this song be heard anywhere? Is it?
I think so. I think they're. I think so. I'm not sure.
Interesting. I gotta have to listen to that at some point. Okay, let's continue down here. Who covered John Martin's "May You Never" in 1977? Who covered the John Martin's "May You Never" in 1977? Eric Clapton, the version that played on his Slow Hand album. Which female singer published a book and a voice to sing with in 1978? Which female singer published the book and a voice to sing with in 1978? Joan Baez. Joan Baez. Who was the lead vocalist in Genesis before Phil Collins took over?
Peter Gabriel.
Correct, Craig. That's 2 points for Craig.
This buzzer doesn't work.
Try it, Matt.
No, I know it works.
Here
All the ones I know. He's,
Oh, wow. People in the live chat knew that one. Outland Demore. Wow. You guys are fucking amazing. Hi, Felicia. Great to see everyone in the live chat. Great to see everybody. Thank you so much for joining us
Do
tonight.
they know if Outlandish More was the first one? Was that their first album?
I think so. I think that's what it said here, too. In the last question in this particular category,
Good album.
who was the female vocalist on the Pink Floyd song The Great Gig in the Sky?
I blanked.
Craig.
Oh, Patti LaBelle, I'm going to guess.
No, Craig. Incorrect.
Just...
Alan. Wait, no. Alan and Matt. 1 second. I'm just going to hit continue. Alan and Matt.
Claire Torrey?
Ooh, 2 points for Alan. Kicking it with Claire Torrey. So here we go. Let's go into our next category, which is going to be, the 1980s. The 1980s. Now, who was the most successful singles act in the 1980s?
Michael Jackson?
Incorrect. But I feel weird about this answer. But I added you a point. Incorrect. Anyone else have a guess?
No.
is that the whole question?
Yeah. Who was the most successful singles act in the 80s? And you guys have a guess? No. The answer is Shaking Stephen. He had 4 number ones with This Old House, Green Door,
Okay, this doesn't count.
Old
What?
Julie, and Merry Christmas, everybody.
Who the fuck is that?
I have no fucking
Okay.
clue.
What country is this book written?
You want the answer?
Shaking Stevens? Who the fuck
That's
is
got to be in. This is got to be a British book.
it? Yeah, that's a British number one, so I don't know. That's a contested point right there. So let's continue here. Which singer is featured in the 1985 Eurythmics single "Sisters Are Doing It for Themselves"? Which singer is featured in the 1985 Eurythmics singles?
Aretha Franklin?
Correct, Al.
Huh.
Good,
Wow.
good guess. Or good knowledge there. One thing. In which band was Tommy Lee the drummer for?
Motley Crue.
Come on.
Oh, fuck. I feel like I should take away points for that. No. Yes. Alan on his way home, sweet home with a victory right now. Sorry, I feel dirty for saying that. Now, what inspired the title for the 1981 Genesis single A-B, A-C, A-B? Craig.
AC/DC?
No, incorrect.
What is it?
No.
I'll read the question one more time for Matt and Alan.
What inspired the...
Yeah, what inspired... Where the fuck's the question?
I know the story behind it, but I don't know how to phrase that in an answer.
What inspired the title for the 1981 Genesis single A-B-A-C-C-A-B? It's the chord sequencing for the song. Sequence for the
is
song.
it?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought it was...
Oh, Abacab.
Yeah.
Abacab. Sorry.
Oh, okay. See that? Can I not get that point? Because if you said
That's
Abacab,
garbage. No, he loses. This
I didn't
one.
know. Like, I'm like, what is it? I'm like,
Fair.
All right.
Captain Ahab. The keys for the song says Mary. Shaka Khan. Which? Shaka Khan. Where is? Which band had a number 1 album entitled "The Raw and the Cooked"?
Fine Young Cannibals.
Correct.
yes! Awesome.
Matt, good pull. Matt might not have a lot of answers, but when he has them, they're
I
good
do.
ones.
I'm
That was
missing
impressive.
them. All the easy
That was
ones
impressive.
I have.
That was a good one. That was a good draft. Good draft.
Which band used the following text in their Musicians Wanted advertisement for a bassist? Into Husker, Do, in Peter, Paul and Mary. Which band? Which band used the following text in their Musicians Wanted advertisement for a bassist?
Guns N' Roses.
Incorrect.
Is it, can I guess no points one?
Unless Matt has a guess.
No, I
No.
don't think guys.
Pixies?
Correct, Alan.
That sounds.
The Pixies.
That
I
makes
should,
perfect
I wish
sense.
I had...
There we go. Let's continue.
Oh, I didn't do that.
That's fine. Here we go, guys. Get ready.
Did I lose all my points yet?
No. Right now, Alan is in a big lead right now. Alan has 30 points right now. Craig is down below what he started the round with at 19, and Matt has 7.
Okay.
Yes.
Matt has 7
Still
points.
salvageable.
Still salvageable here. Here we go. Be prepared, everybody. Whose voice speaks the commentary in the Michael Jackson single?
Vincent Price.
Correct, Matt.
Good job, man.
I finally got an easy one in before you guys.
There we go. To which female U.S. rap duo did Cheryl James?
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Correct, Matt. Bam. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes
Watch out.
again. Girls, watch out. Why was Ozzy Osbourne banned from performing in San Antonio?
He pissed on the Alamo.
Correct. He pissed on. That is correct. Ozzy did in fact piss on the Alamo.
There's no basement in the
He
Alamo.
did. He pissed on the Alamo. Yeah. He pissed right.
And he
in
wore a dress while doing it.
Yeah, he definitely did. I'm not going to ask you guys this question. Who is Adam? This is not a buzzing question. Who is Adam Horowitz, Mike Diamond, and Adam?
Oh, BC
I'm
Boys.
not going to ask you that fucking question. Here we go. What song kept the Bangles' Maniac Monday
Prince.
Right, correct. Prince is the answer.
Oh, the question is who wrote it?
Yeah.
Yeah, who wrote it?
Was it?
What
Yeah.
penned? Oh, okay.
Penned
I
it.
got it.
There's a-
Once you said
Yeah.
Bengals and Maniac, I was on it.
So we're in another category now. This category is called Name the Hit. Name the hit. Basically, I'm going to give you, here's an example of it. You're not going to get this song because it's ridiculous. Mother, Can I Never Come Home Again? Because I seem to have left an important part of my brain somewhere in the field, in the hemisphere or whatever. That's a song by XYZ and blah, blah, blah. So I'm basically giving you a...
Yeah, I don't understand what you mean.
Yeah.
We have to name the band or the song?
the song.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, asshole.
I,
Go ahead. What is
I
it?
didn't even mean to do that. I had a happy
Hey, what's the
hand.
name that left your brain in the field? Go ahead.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Picture yourself on
Yes, Lucy in the Sky. That's what you want.
Okay. So you're gonna say the lyrics, we guess the song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What is
okay.
it?
You could have just said that.
Hey, shut up. That you're right.
What the fuck?
Okay, here we go.
What was those lyrics?
What were those lyrics again?
I don't
Like, we have to
Hold on.
interpret like
Yeah.
Phil's. We have to, like,
With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. Come on, guys. With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride.
I don't know.
No, that is in fact "Toxic" by Britney
It
Spears.
was
Oh, come
awesome.
When
That
you
was
sang
awesome.
it, I knew it.
That was awesome.
There we go. Okay, so I am a self-inflicted punk detonator. I'm the one who invented Twisted Animator. Sorry, I'm having trouble here. I'm the self-inflicted punk detonator. I'm the one invented Twisted Animator.
Prodigy.
What's the song?
Oh, come on.
5, 4, 3, 2. Craig.
Firestarter.
Craig.
No, I'm the one that buzzed in.
Wait, wait,
I'm the one that
asshole.
buzzed in.
Oh, okay.
Map on in, map
Let's
on
just
in.
call it even. I was going to say Firestarter
I'll give you-
too, but
get
let's
it,
go.
he get
No,
it.
no, no,
I'll
no.
give you each a point.
Okay,
That's
fair.
So, as long as Alan gets screwed.
Because Alan gets screwed. As long as
I
Alan
was
gets
gonna
screwed,
say I was gonna say Firestarter though, because
So-
smack my bitch up as
We
one
gotta form an
line.
alliance.
Hey,
for that.
here we go, guys.
Reset.
Yep, reset. Hey, tell this jerk to take a hike. There's something about that boy I don't like. Hey, tell this jerk to take a hike. There's something about this boy I don't like.
I don't know, Tully. What's her name?
Yep.
Taylor
Robert
Swift?
Johnson.
It's Young Guns by Wham. Okay, last one because I hate this fucking category. No. Next category. This is the 90s. The
Okay.
90s.
Prodigy.
Who was the biggest selling female artist worldwide in the 90s?
Lauryn Hill?
Incorrect, Greg. Matt or Alan? Who is number one selling female artist worldwide in the 90s?
I know this now. Can I guess and get my point back if they don't know?
Yeah, you can get one.
No.
Yeah.
Let us.
We'll see.
I'm gonna say Mariah Carey.
Correct. Matt is getting himself in this game right here at the end. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's go quickly. What item is on the back of Nirvana's album Incesticide?
In the back of Incesticide.
It is a yellow plastic duck. A yellow plastic duck. Baby It's You, released in April 1995, was the first new single to be released in 25 years by which band? Baby It's You, released in April 1995, was the first single to be released in 25 years by which band?
It's you.
Baby, it's you.
Yep.
Beatles.
Correct.
Right.
Correct, Alan.
What's that other song? Free as a Bird.
Free as a
It was the
Bird.
Yeah,
Past
that's
Masters,
right. Yeah.
Free Love.
No.
No,
That was the.
anthology.
It was the.
Anthology.
Yeah, where they had all the.
Oh, was that released with the?
Well, that was the year was '95.
What? Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Reset.
Reset it. Here we go. Here's another. Here we go. Get ready, guys. What is the name of the Spinal Tap 1992 album?
Oh, 92 album.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'll reset.
Something like the wind. Break like the wind.
Correct,
Yeah,
Greg.
good one.
Correct.
I had no idea what that was.
Correct, Greg. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Which band did a version of the Beatles' Abbey Road album cover by walking across the famous zebra clothing?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Correct, Alan. So here we go. We continue. Here we go. This is a fun question that I think all of you guys will know. So get ready for it. Which guitarist is featured on the Michael Jackson song "Black or White"?
Eddie Van Halen.
Wait, Alan and Craig, back off for a second.
No,
Matt,
it's not.
Matt, you're wrong.
I know.
So wait, I'm gonna hit continue here, and I'm gonna read the
What is
question.
he on? Is he on bad?
I'm gonna read the question
on
one more
bad.
time,
That's
and then
so
you guys can buzz in,
stupid.
okay? You guys can buzz in. Wait, don't buzz in yet.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't say
I'm,
not to. Okay.
I'm gonna read the question one more time just to make it fair. Which guitarist is featured on the Michael Jackson album "Black or White"?
You just already.
Well, you started the
Wait,
question.
no, wait.
Okay,
I
do we
just, let me
finish the
finish
question?
the question.
Okay.
I'm
Why
gonna-
don't
I'm
you
gonna- I'm
say
gonna
the
buzz in.
question and then reactivate? Take your hand away.
That's okay.
Okay.
Take your hands away.
Okay.
Here we go.
Reactivate, or like, well, leave it like that, and then don't reactivate until.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Until you want to.
Which guitarist is featured on the Michael Jackson "Black or White" album?
That's all.
That was fair.
No, that was fair.
That was
Slash.
fair.
Such a.
That was a fair one.
That was fair.
I mean, that is
That's
they're
fair.
live.
That's fair.
The buttons are live. Basically, it's our interpretation of when you finish it.
Give them each a point.
Oh my goodness, I love you guys. Okay, from you guys are fucking amazing.
Wasn't Eddie Van Halen on? It was bad, right?
What?
Wasn't Eddie Van Halen on bad?
No, he was on
Beat It.
Beat It.
Beat It. That's what I meant. But
We're actually
Either
doing
way,
a
it was
version.
Okay, a few more questions here in this round. So let's keep going. From which 90s album do the songs Glory Box, Sour Times, and Mysterion come? From which 90s album do the songs Glory Box, Sour Times, and Mysterions come?
An album or the artist? I'm sorry.
The which 90s album?
Oh, it's a Stone Temple Pilots album, and what the fuck is the name of the album? I don't know.
It's anyone else have a guess? Portishead Dummy.
Oh, that's Portishead? Oh, okay. I thought that was Stone Temple Pilots.
So let's
really odd.
couple more questions here. And here we
Porter
go.
sounds like the most 90s thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to a couple of
What is a Portishead?
few more questions and then we're done here. Let's go to this is I think the 2000s here. Which singer performed at the 2004 Olympics opening ceremony wearing a gigantic dress representing the sea?
Representing the sea?
The sea.
The sea.
The sea. The sea. The sea was rough, my fans.
2004 representing.
Bjork. It's another fucking Bjork question.
Oh, at the Super Bowl? What,
Yeah.
what was it?
No, the
Olympics.
Olympics. In which Elton John video does Justin Timberlake play a young Elton John?
Really? Elton John made videos?
Oh, I want to see it. We should
That
play
was-
we should play that.
No, we
over
have to
the
do a
credits.
live.
Come on.
We have to do a live reaction to this. Yeah, we have to do a live
Yeah.
reaction to that. Okay, so a couple more questions here. Which singer has won the Brit Award for Best Solo Artist? No, fuck that question. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was Dido. It was Dido.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this is, I think it's a
That
better
was pretty
sport
cool.
he has.
Dido, you.
That is a good question. Okay, which pop star sung and co-wrote "Where Is the Love" by the Black Eyed Peas? Which pop star sung and co-wrote the song "Where Is the Love" by the Black Eyed Peas? The answer to that question is Justin Timberlake. Which band
We
released?
gotta find out more info on Justin.
I know.
I know a lot.
He's
He's
in
my-
this
I love him.
competition here.
Which band? Fuck you. Where are you, motherfucker? You motherfucker. Which band released "Chocolate Starfish" in the hot dog flavored water?
Sadly, I know the answer to this is Limp Bizkit. That's
Limp
awful.
Bizkit. Yep. He wants
wow.
Matt.
So early 2000s.
Matt wants the cookie.
How low you've gotten is you'll give up that answer.
Matt
You
wants
don't
the
know
cookie. And we have time for one more question here before we go to our final round. Who contributed...
Reset.
Oh, sorry. Who contributed backing vocals to the 2002 re-recording of Danger High Voltage by the Electric Six?
Backup vocals to Danger High Voltage by the Electric Six.
Yeah, fuck that.
Huh.
Yeah, we have another question.
One more question. The answer to that was...
Maybe you're right. Some of these bands are bigger in Britain.
That was Jack Black.
Okay.
I should get a point for that.
Okay, final question here for the round 2. Here we go. It's a Beatles question.
Dun, 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 dun.
Who played the bass on the Beatles song "The Long and Winding Road"?
John Lennon.
Correct, Alan. So
The Fender Bass 6, actually.
now everybody, I'm closing out this text document. Save it. Yeah, save this fucking shit. Close this out right here. We are done with 2 rounds. Now, Alan had a huge round in round 2, but Craig is definitely still in this game, and Matt is still in this
boy,
game
Matt.
as well. So right now, our scores are. Let's go to right over here. Our score is where's the fucking scores, asshole?
That's right. We're all equal.
Put the scores. Here we go. The scores are Craig with 27 points, Alan with 35 points,
Ugh.
and Matt with 15 points.
All right.
So in our final round, what we're going to be doing
is
is
asking all fish questions.
asking all fish questions and string cheese incident. No, we're going to be asking 20 questions, the same 20 questions to all 3 opponents. The buzzers are done. I can shut off the buzzers. No more telling my stupid ass to reset it. So here comes the question for you guys. I know we probably should decide this. Do you want to answer the questions all at the same time and write down your answers, or do you want to answer one at a time?
I think answer one at a time myself is what I think.
Alan says one at a time. Writing at a time seems hard. Okay, so one at a time. So Matt.
So we'll just speak the answers. Like we'll just say.
Matt.
Yeah, as opposed
You
to
are
writing
in
it
last
down.
place, so you go first. Alan and Craig, please leave the room.
Okay.
We take a.
We're gonna take
1 minute break.
Yeah, we're gonna take a 2-minute break.
2 minute break.
I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna
Alright,
I'm gonna play a little fuck pig, and then we're gonna.
Oh, that's.
So everybody, we're gonna come back with the final round of each. I'm gonna be with Matt, then with Craig, and then with Alan to see who will be our champ. Ask the same 20 questions and see who gets them right, and that just adds on 2 points each. Felicia's rooting for you, Matt. Justin Timberlake, we got everyone in the live chat. You guys are fucking amazing. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. I know usually I got my head right up the ass of the chat and I'm always in there talking. Tonight I'm not. I'm managing some good times with some good people. So I'm glad to have my friends here. Glad to bring back some of the old show and any of our old friends that might have watched the old show that are watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Really do appreciate it. Think about joining us sometimes. Joe and I have a lot of good silly fun, and I'm gonna have Alan and Craig and Matt on for more trivia fun because this is a good time. But here we go. Let's play a song for you guys while we wait. And this is a song by Craig and Alan and I's rock band here. This is a song called where is Fuck Big? No. Was I gonna play Fuck Big? No. I'm gonna play this song. It's better. Check. You hear me? You guys hear me? I have questions. You guys can hear me? I hear questions. Love you guys. We're checking to see if they can hear me.
Out, talent drop out, words are brought out, word of a boy I pass out. A lot of tempo, you gotta be brave. The mule play, it won't be safe. Don't stop, I flip my head. Don't stop, I ain't no slave. The only thing that I will survive, that is age. Don't stop, I flip my head. Don't stop, I ain't no slave. The only thing that I will survive, that is age. Rust is not a must. Though you might
How's this work out? Good, don't know.
Really.
Yeah! Wait, don't sleep, not the week. Time to rock today. Tomorrow I drink to fall. And what about trust? Nothing at all. Whipping someone's heart out.
Okay, we're.
So I can't lose points on this, right?
No. This is 1 second. Just gotta. Nope. Okay, Matt.
Alright, let's do this. Is my wife still here?
I don't know if Jen's still in the chat. Let me.
No, if I were her, I would have definitely turned it off by now.
She gave up on you at this point.
Yeah, she's embarrassed at this point.
Yeah. So, welcome back, everyone, to round 3, the final round of our competition here to see who's the champ of 2017. We've got Matt with us, who's going to be answering our 20 questions. Okay, Matt, here we go. So, Matt, 2 points a question. You can't get any. You don't lose any points here in this situation.
I have 15, and what does Alan have?
Alan has 35.
So if I don't get 10 questions right, I literally have zero chance.
You have zero chance.
Right.
Okay, so these are going to be the same 20 questions asked to everyone. So for
stressful.
people in the audience, I apologize that you guys are going to have to hear the same 20 questions in a row. So 3 different times. So for anyone playing at home, you guys can only really play once. Everyone says, "Oh, we got $5 from Slope. This is fun. Love me some trivia. Thank you so much, Slope, for that super chat donation. I'm taking a sip of my beer for you."
You know what? To build the drama, why don't you tell people the relationship between Alan and Craig?
Now, Alan and Craig, if you don't know, they are twin brothers. Someone said nice bass. That was actually Alan playing bass in that song that we played, the Frightening Dick Theater song. But yes, Alan and Craig are twin brothers, and this rivalry goes back a long time.
I was sat between them just to keep them away from each other.
Exactly. They would have killed each other if not. So let's get into our questions, Matt. I want to pull up some.
Oh, Jennifer's still here. Hi, hon. Don't be. If I get any Joni Mitchell questions wrong, I apologize.
Okay, so let me play some music, some mood music here. Matt, here we go. Matt, what was the first #1 song to have a playing time of more than 4 minutes? What song was the first #1 song to have a playtime of over 4 minutes?
A year or anything?
1964. Any guesses?
The House of the Rising Sun.
Okay, correct, Matt. Oh wait, I just subtract 2 points. 1, 2, 17. What was the first record to sell 1 million copies in 1942?
The first record to sell 1 million copies in 1942.
1942. First record ever. And this is going to be a little bit more relaxed here at the end here. There's no.
I know, but I also don't want to keep everyone sitting here waiting for it.
No, it's okay. I want to. This is where I get to be lucky and I get to
I'm gonna say White Christmas.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
What was the first CD pressed in the United States for commercial release?
No year on it. Right?
1984.
First CD pressed, 1984.
No guess?
No guess.
How many #1 records have the Who charted? Did the Who chart in the U.S.? How many
not albums or songs?
How many records have the Who charted?
So I think records means like songs,
Yep.
right? Okay. #1 songs in the US. I'm gonna say 0, just because I don't know the actual.
Correct, Matt.
Nice.
What name did Sonny and Cher first perform by?
I don't know.
Mm.
Don't tell
Yeah, I'm
me.
not telling. I'm waiting to tell till the end. What is the connection between Andy Warhol and the Rolling Stones?
He designed an album cover for them.
Be a little bit more specific.
Sticky
I'm
Fingers?
Correct.
All right.
He designed the tongue out logo for the Rolling Stones.
Oh, but is it Sticky Fingers?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, you're correct.
All right.
What was Chuck Berry's only #1 song?
Yeah, so it's probably Johnny B. Good, but I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say Route 66.
Incorrect.
What is it?
My Ding-a-ling.
No, I wouldn't have got that anyway. Sorry.
What was the first video to appear on MTV?
Video Killed the Radio Star.
Correct. How long was Dark Side of the Moon? How many weeks was Dark Side of the Moon on the charts?
How many weeks exactly?
Yep. It's a number you should know.
It's a number I should know.
Oh no, I mean like I think Craig and Alan will know this.
I honestly believe it was 700 and something, but I don't know the number. I'm gonna say 729.
I almost want to give it to you. I almost want to give you 1 point for this one. I'm going to say this: if any of them get the same 100, the right 100, I'm going to give them 1 point. 2 points for the exact number. You get 1 point in this
It's
situation.
7 something. I know
741.
That. Yeah.
I feel.
So it was really. What did I say? 720.
720. I feel bad not
Yeah.
giving you
Sorry,
something.
no, it's
for that.
fine.
I feel bad. That's close.
I know it's over 700. So.
What was the only song the Beatles gave another artist credit for performing on?
Performing on?
Yes, performing on. What is the only song the Beatles gave actually album credit for working on?
I don't understand. Okay. I'm gonna. What the
You don't? Do you not understand the question?
No. So the guy gets credit for performing.
For actually being on the album instead of just performing and not getting credit.
Oh my God! What is the keyboard player's name? I'm gonna assume it's the Jimmy.
Come
His
on.
name. He just died a
Come
couple
on, Matt.
years ago.
You get it. Come on, you're there. You're getting it. You're close, Matt. You're close. I'll even give you his first name. I'll give you his first name.
That's cheap.
No, okay.
Oh,
No, I
but
won't.
only with 1 point. Go ahead.
For 1 point, Billy.
Preston.
Correct. 1 point for Matt.
Yeah,
1 point for
I knew
Matt.
that.
I don't know, I'm being that little nice, but whatever. It's a fun.
I
game.
need the points.
Yeah.
So
Who fired Jimi Hendrix from his band in 1965 for missing the bus?
that would be Little Richard.
Correct, Matt. Who was the first act to perform at Woodstock in 1969?
The first act to perform
who
in
opened-
Woodstock
who-
was Richie Havens.
Correct,
All
Matt.
right. See, I did know a lot of these questions that I didn't buzz in time with. So
Yep. What name did the Beach Boys go by originally?
that I don't know.
Okay. Who started their music career with the names Tom and Jerry, but changed it?
Tom and Jerry was Simon and Garfunkel.
Correct. Oh, sorry, that's 2 points. What's the most played song of all time?
Happy birthday.
Incorrect, but that I would guess that not besides Happy Birthday. I'll give you another guess. What's the best? What's the most played charting song of all time?
I don't understand the question, I guess. So
The Righteous Brothers. You've lost that love and feeling.
okay.
Whatever.
I wouldn't have guessed that anyways, probably. So it's fine.
Who is the session guitar player for Tom Jones's "It's Not Unusual"?
The session guitar player. I'm no idea. I'm gonna say Eric Clapton as a guess. But
Incorrect. The wrong guess. Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
So, who designed and built the world's first electric guitar? I will take either of the two names.
I actually don't know. See, they're gonna know the answer to that. Who designed and built the
Yep.
first electric guitar? Is it a musician?
No.
All right.
It is the name of a guitar, though.
Leo Fender?
No. Adolf Rickenbacker.
Okay.
Who sang lead on the Ted Nugent song "Free for All"?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Free for you don't have a year, do you?
No.
I don't know. I don't even have a
He's
guess.
you don't even guess.
Sammy Hagar.
Oh no! I was gonna say the name of food. What was the longest song to reach #1 on the Billboard charts? What song had the longest run time that reached #1 on the Billboard charts?
I'm gonna say "Light My Fire."
Incorrect. It's because it's "I Will Do Anything for Love" by Meatloaf. Who was
That's a terrible. Sure, but that's terrible.
who is the only group to have two versions? This is no, we're getting towards the end, Matt. Couple more questions.
Okay.
You're close though. Try to get these questions. Who was the only group to have two versions of a song in different languages and on different singles to appear simultaneously on the Billboard Top 100? Who was the only group, don't have to know the song, to have two versions of a song in different languages on different singles appearing simultaneously on the Billboard Top 100?
I think the song is 99 Red Balloons and 99 Luftballons. But I don't know if that's correct at all. I don't even know who sang that.
If you get this right, you tie Alan.
Is this the last question?
Yes.
This is the very last question?
Yes. Take a guess. The band has a female lead singer that died.
That died?
Mm-hmm.
Has a female lead singer that died.
Yep. Come on, Matt.
The only female lead
It's a really tough question. It's like a Final Jeopardy kind of question.
The Mamas and the Papas.
No, incorrect. It's the Carpenters. So go out and get Craig.
Oh, what the Mamas and the
Go and
Papas?
get Craig. Matt, good job. Good job.
I tried.
Good job. No, you came close. Very good.
It's alright.
Very good, Matt. So Matt tops out there at 33 points, 2 points off of Alan, but he can come in second place. Matt can come in place. Tell Craig to bring me in a beer. Because Craig's on his way in. So Matt, good job to Matt though. Everybody, let's give Matt a round of applause. We'll bring him back in here at the end to say congratulations. But Matt put up a great fight tonight. It's tough when you're dealing with two people like Alan and Craig. I'm not making excuses for Matt, but Alan and Craig are like fucking pick crazy in these fucking competitions. So let's get in here. Let's tickle the twine, and waiting for our next people. What was the answer? Here we go. So a couple of those questions I gave answers. Again, I apologize essentially for having to repeat the same questions a couple times here, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I think this is the fairest way to do a final round where I ask them all the same questions and see who gets the point burst there. Matt almost came back there to tie Alan's point total. So we'll see. And then obviously next year we'll have a rematch of this competition, and anyone who wants to compete, if Matt wants to challenge one of the winners in a one-on-one competition
What
at
do you
some
want?
point.
What do you want to drink?
Or anything. There's something. There's anything. Anything. There's fucking shitty IPAs in there. Like anything. I'll take anything right now.
You'll take like you'll take an all-day IPA.
Yeah, I'll take that right now. I just need something to drink and some beer like that. So have a seat, Craig.
All right, man.
It's you and me.
How did Matt do?
Matt did all right. He passed you, but he did not catch Alan.
Okay.
He did not catch Alan. So here we go. Here we go, Craig. You ready? Are you having a good time?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I'm shocked at Alan.
No, Alan.
He's on his game.
He pulled together a second round. And I think maybe you got a little cocky in the second round in the sense that like you were answering.
I kept
too many
answering.
guesses.
I did. I lost points.
You would be.
If I didn't guess so much, I would have been
probably
ahead.
would be almost tied for Alan, maybe even a little bit more.
If I didn't guess so much.
Yeah. Welcome to Casey Atheist. Welcome to Mary. Mary also said nice bass line. I played part of Motion, so
right on.
I'll make sure we say that to Alan when he comes back in. So if anyone ever listens to the music that I play at the beginning of the song, except for the opening song, which was done all by this dude named Mike, but most of the songs that we play, all the guitar work is done by Craig. He's playing the guitar on that shit.
Guitar
and this shit.
That's wicked old school.
Yeah, Craig and I are gonna be writing some songs at some point, and I'm gonna like stream it all so you guys can watch us.
Oh, right on.
Songwriting experience.
Yeah.
But okay, so enough of that fucking
All
happy
right.
horse shit. Let's get to these questions, Craig.
What's going on?
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Any time limit on these? How's this work?
No. And this is more laid back.
Okay.
So let's do this. Craig. Oh yeah. We got some backup music.
I just want to say that when I was out there, I put on my phone and I went on Facebook and I could have gone to the link with Alan and watched it live, but we didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive, we didn't. I'm totally sure we
Okay.
didn't. Because then we both would have. Then I would have lost because
I would have just picked 10 different questions.
You know what I mean. But then I would have lost because then we both would have got them all right.
I would have given Matt like an extra 10
you
points.
know, but we didn't watch.
Okay, so here you go, Craig. 2 points each, no losses. This is casual failure. So, what was the first #1 song to have a playing time of more than 4 minutes? What song was the first song to be #1? It's 1964.
1964, longer than 4 minutes in 1964.
Yep.
No, I'm not gonna say that Light My Fire because that's not 1964.
Now take your time.
Um,
Suss it out. I gave Matt some flexibility here, so
1964. It's almost like I want to think the Beatles because they were big. And what was big in 1964?
there isn't a time limit for this part of the questions, Casey. You just kind of like, I want everyone to give an honest guess for this part of the show.
1964. I can't think of it.
You can take a guess. You don't lose any points if you just want to take a quick guess.
Okay, I guess a Beatles song. I'm trying to think what was out then. We Can Work It Out, but I know that's not it.
I'll say you're wrong. Nope, it's
Yeah.
not a Beatles song. It is House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay.
What was the first record to sell 1 million copies?
The first record.
And it was in 1942.
1942. First record to sell 1 million copies.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. Happy Birthday.
No. Matt actually suggested "Happy Birthday" later.
Yeah.
And he said, and I'll do the same thing. A charting song, like not.
Right.
I'll give you another guess on that.
Like it charted.
Yeah, charted. Like what was the first artist? It's an artist-produced song.
Oh, it was I have to guess the artist.
Oh no, you can say you can say the song or the artist.
The song or the artist. Frank Sinatra.
No.
I know, that's probably too old for him.
What was the first CD pressed in the United States in 1984?
The first CD pressed. I'm gonna guess Michael Jackson's Thriller.
No, and it's close. Born in the USA.
Okay.
How many #1 records have the Who charted in the United States?
#1 records have the Who charted. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 3.
Incorrect. What name did Sonny and Cher first perform by?
Don't know.
What is the connection between Andy Warhol and the Rolling Stones?
The connection between
Yeah,
them?
what did he do for the Rolling Stones?
Artwork.
Yes. Could you be a little bit more specific?
Album artwork.
Could you be a little bit more specific?
The specific album that he did. Okay.
Or what is he, or what thing did he design for the Rolling Stones? Because you're close. You've earned a point.
He designed an album cover for them.
Do you know which album?
Go Ted Soup, maybe?
No, I'm gonna give you 1 point instead of 2 for
Okay.
that one. It's Sticky Finger.
Oh, I should have known that.
What was Chuck Berry's only #1 song?
Oh, wow, he only had one #1 song. Maybelline.
Nope. What was the first video to appear on MTV?
Video Killed the Radio Star.
Yeah.
I'm doing horrible.
no, you still got plenty. You still got some questions. What was the first? How long did Dark Side of the Moon appear in the charts? You can
As far as weeks?
Yeah, how many weeks total? And if you get within 100, you get 1 point. If you get the exact number, you get 2.
454 weeks.
Incorrect. What was the only song that the Beatles gave another artist credit for?
The only song.
Like credit on the album for working on.
Oh, okay. That's a good question. The only song that they gave another artist credit for. I want to say "Don't Let Me Down." Something off of Let It Be. I guess "Don't Let Me Down."
Incorrect. Get Back.
Okay.
I'll give you a point for the Let It Be.
Yeah. What if I name the guy?
Name the guy.
Billy Preston.
There you go. Who fired Jimi Hendrix from his band in 1965 for missing the bus?
Who fired? Oh, in 1965 for missing the bus. That would be Little Richard.
Correct. What was the first act to perform at Woodstock in 1969?
Richie Havens.
Correct. What name did the Beach Boys go by originally? What was their original name?
The original Beach Boys name. I don't know.
The Pedaltones. Who started their music career with the names Tom and Jerry and eventually changed it?
With the names Tom and Jerry. Jan and Dean?
No.
No.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Okay.
What is the most played song of all time? Potentially. The most played song besides Happy Birthday of all time. It's an artist song.
The most played song of all time. Yesterday by the Beatles.
Close. I think that's number 2 or 3. The Righteous Brothers, You've Lost That Loving Feeling. Who was the session guitar player on the Tom Jones song It's Not Unusual?
Sessions guitar player. Jeff Skunk Baxter?
No, incorrect.
I always guess him for session guys.
Who designed and built the world's first electric guitar?
That would be Leo Fender.
No, incorrect.
Les Paul?
Nope. George Beauchamp and Adolf Rickenbacker.
Huh. Oh, Rickenbacker.
Who sang lead on Ted Nugent's Free for All album?
Derek St. Holmes.
No.
Am I right?
Nope.
No?
Meatloaf.
Oh, Meatloaf.
What was the longest song ever to reach #1 on the Billboard charts?
Stairway to Heaven?
No. Again, another Meatloaf.
Huh.
I Will Do Anything for Love.
Ah.
And
Yeah.
who is the only group to have 2 versions of a song in different languages on different singles to appear simultaneously on the Billboard Top 100? Who is the only group to have 2 versions of a song in different languages and on different singles appear simultaneously on Billboard Top 100?
Huh. It's like I almost want to say the Beatles because I know they recorded a bunch of stuff in German,
Yep.
but something tells me it's not the Beatles because it's too obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to guess, what was that band that did 99 Wolf Balloons? Nina. I don't know.
No, take a guess. Take a guess. This is the last question.
Rolling Stones.
No, incorrect. The answer is the Carpenters.
Okay.
Love will keep us together.
Wow, those were hard.
That's the last.
Those
one.
are tough questions.
So you did take the lead by a little bit.
Yeah.
So if Alan gets a few questions,
He's gonna
right,
get him. He's
so-
gonna get it.
Yeah, go
That was fun, anyways.
Go get Alan. good win, Craig.
Thanks.
Good job, Craig. So Craig is going out there. Craig had a tough time there with those questions. Yeah, Craig had a tough time with those questions. He's going to get Alan to see if Alan only needs a few questions to win this thing. I'm gonna go through all the questions with Alan either way to see what his high score is in this situation, but here we go. Alan's stepping into the room to finish this thing off. Can Alan finish this? It's been a long time coming for Alan J. Alan's been coming a long way. He felt like he got ripped off back in 2008. I remember to this day that Alan felt like he got a raw deal of it with the Alan Jackson situation of 2008. Anywhere you want. The Alan Jackson situation of 2008. I know you have a difficult memory of that. Mary B wanted to say awesome bass. She was playing Motion.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that was Alan playing bass on Motion.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I play in the podcast, so I don't have to pay anyone royalties or worry about royalties. I shamelessly just play all like my band's music on the show in the times. And from us, I mainly play Dick, Torture, and Motion, but I sometimes play Issues and Fuck Pick.
Oh,
and stuff
nice.
like
I haven't heard it in a while.
yeah, I can play it right now. I got it queued up right now. But so on that note, let's. I've been playing the game show music, but on this note, let's listen to Alan play a little lead guitar on the song Pace. So Alan, this is kind of your victory lap here.
Greg walked out there very despondent.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is that situation where, like, remember the Family Feud when someone goes out and gets like no points.
Can I say? I guess I do feel vindicated a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's no Alan Jackson moment. Here.
No. It could have been the Jack White moment, but you seem to.
We were talking about that.
You had a really good
And the Gwen Stefani.
But you had a really good second round. So I'm going to ask you 20 questions either way, even if you zoom right past them. I'm not going to tell
That
you.
bit about Sid Vicious, I never thought that would come in handy.
Yeah, no, it's fun. That's why I was saying to you earlier. I think Alan is the only one that prepared too in preparation.
I didn't. Earlier this afternoon, Lisa asked me some random music.
Mary asked, "Does Craig get Alan's points since he's sitting in his chair?" Possibly. Possibly.
Should I? Did Matt and Craig sit in their own chairs?
They did.
Oh,
They
really?
did, but no, stay in your chair. That's pretty far away from me. It's like if you.
Well, this is the champion's chair.
Yeah, it's the championship. You have to sit there. We're backwards Jeopardy. We put our champions there. So here we go. So what was the first #1 song to have a playing time of more than 4 minutes? What was the what was the first #1 song to have a playing time of more than 4 minutes?
Hey Jude.
No, incorrect. The answer is The House of the Rising Sun.
Oh.
What was the first record to sell 1 million copies? In 1942. I gave both other guys the year.
First record.
Neither one of them got this answer.
It's oh god.
Take your time. This is the no pressure situation. There's no time limit, ideally.
Glenn Miller. Is it a Glenn Miller song? What was it called?
You earned a point.
Okay.
If you can give me the name of the song, you earn 2 points, and you're becoming the champion by every minute. If you can pull this one out of your ass, because Matt and Craig did not even come close.
If I think about this lineup, I might be able to.
I'm going to tell
In
you
the mood.
No, incorrect. But you are right about Glenn Miller,
Okay.
and I will give you a point on that one. It's Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Oh, Chattanooga Choo Choo by Glenn Miller.
By Glenn Miller was the first record to sell 1 million copies.
Half point.
What was the first CD pressed in the United States for commercial release?
Dire Straits?
Incorrect. Matt got this one right. Craig did not. Craig guessed a Michael Jackson album. The answer is Born in the USA,
Oh, really?
released by Bruce Springsteen in 1984.
Dire Straits was like the first to go platinum or something.
Yeah, something like that. It's a lot. It's
like
Dire
1986,
Straits,
yeah.
Springsteen. How many #1 records have the Who charted in the United States?
0.
I think Craig got
Did
wonky
I
by
get that right? Or?
Yeah, you got that
Okay,
right. I think Craig got wonkied in that question a little bit and thought he had to pick one, but
Yeah.
Matt also got that right. This is another question no one has gotten right yet. What name did Sonny and Cher first perform by? And I think this is one only you might know. What was Sonny and Cher's first act's name?
I don't know it. The Something Twins.
No, it's Caesar and Cleo. Apparently, it's Caesar and Cleo. I don't know why I'm doing the Johnny. No, Caesar and Cleo. Caesar and Cleo.
Caesar and like Cleopatra.
Sorry, my computer just did a schizoid embolism. So, what is the connection between Andy Warhol and the Rolling Stones?
The cover of Sticky Fingers.
Correct. You're the only one that knew that straight. No, Matt got that too. What was Chuck Berry's only #1 song?
Berry's only #1 song. Really?
Yeah, only one. That's okay. Only one #1
yeah,
song. Which one?
What was the only Chuck Berry? Is there a time limit here? I'm sorry.
No. I mean,
What's the only #1 Chuck Berry song?
I mean, the only time limit is in the fact that you already won. So,
okay.
so I mean,
I don't know, Memphis.
Memphis. Yeah. Right now you're doing your victory lap. I mean, you're up 20,000 runs, and you're just like, I'm strolling through here. No, My Ding-a-Ling.
My Ding-a-Ling. Okay.
What was the first video to appear on MTV?
The Video Killed the Radio Star.
Correct. All three of you guys knew that one. How long was Dark Side of the Moon on the charts? If you get within 100, you get 1 point. If you get the exact number, you get 2.
Within 100 weeks.
How many weeks? But like if you get
630 weeks.
Incorrect. Like Matt said 720, it's 741, so
Okay.
I gave him 1 point.
Okay, good.
Like if you had gotten in the 700s, I would have given you that.
Yeah.
What was the only song the Beatles ever gave another artist credit for performing on?
Gave another artist credit for performing on.
Oh, Ian, he'll keep guessing whether he won or not. So don't tell me one, he'll keep guessing. No. He'll keep guessing anyway.
What was the only one that they credited? Let It Be.
Let It Be. No, incorrect. This was about
Get Back.
This
or-
Get Back. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This was about picking one. You know,
Okay,
it was
yeah.
picking something on Let It Be. Craig picked Don't Let Me Down. I gave him a point,
Yeah.
and I'll give you a point there too for picking.
But it's Billy
Preston.
Yeah.
Who fired Jimi Hendrix from his band in 1965 for missing the bus?
Little Richard.
Correct. Boop, boop. Who was the first act to perform at Woodstock in 1969?
The Cowsills.
Incorrect. You're,
Richie Havens. Oh,
You're the only one to get that one wrong.
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
what name did the Beach Boys originally go by?
I know this. I just read this today. Oh, I just read this today. It's weird. Oh my god! Please, it was the Pendletones.
Correct.
I just read that today.
You're the only one to get that one
The
right.
Pendletones.
The Pendletones is correct.
I
Al.
just read that.
That's a big one. I'm gonna give you a 5-point plus for that one. What is the most played song of all time besides Happy Birthday?
The most played song.
I don't like this question. But.
Oh, the most played song of all time. White Christmas. I don't know.
No. You never close your eyes anymore.
Really?
The Righteous Brothers, You've Lost That Loving Feeling, has been played over 8 million times. 1 million performances equals to approximately 50,000 broadcast hours. Fuck.
Good tune.
Yeah, it's made famous, or even more, it had a resurgence with the Top Gun thing and all that. And if there's ever a Top Gun 2, there'll be a...
Are they still alive? That would be fucking awesome.
Goose
Goose. No, but it's the guys from the Righteous Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Medley.
I know they popped up on Cheers a couple times.
Yeah, but Cheers was a while ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I remember each one popped up.
I'm
in
now
episodes.
older than the guys from the Cheers were in the beginning. It's
crazy. Who was the session guitar player for Tom Jones's It's Not Unusual? Who played guitar on It's Not Unusual? It's not unusual to be loved by a Jew.
Is it a famous person?
Yes.
Okay.
A famous guitar player for another band. Since it doesn't matter, I'll give you kind of a clue.
It's not unusual to love famous.
Think about this. Neither one got this one right. I want to give you I want to try to pyramid this one to you.
If you're wondering why you're giving me
think about who was doing a lot of sessions work at the time. You guys can come in. You guys can come in.
We just started watching you guys, and we're like, wait a minute, we could be in there.
Yeah, you guys can come in there. Okay, I'll hold off on answering, but here you guys. You can
But
sit.
I got a beef though because I talked bad about something, and
see.
the way you phrased the question to him. I'm sorry.
Let's finish this up.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I got a beef.
I still did.
I gave Matt some leeway,
Which ones?
but no. Alan's still got a couple more questions.
Is he winning already?
Oh,
Well, hold on. We finally pulled
you're
it up,
winning
and
already.
you guys are blabbing about Top Guns. We're gonna screw this. We're going in there to hurry them up.
So Alan, just take a guess. Who
What was
who
the
plays
question?
guitar on "It's Unusual" by Tom Jones?
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, I do too.
It's a British guitar player, right?
Yes.
In another band. It's not unusual.
Just take a guess. Come on.
It's Keith Richards.
No, incorrect. Jimmy Page.
Jimmy Page plays on. It's not.
Yeah, who designed and built the world's first electric guitar?
Who would you give that to? Who does? I'm gonna say Les Paul.
No, it's Rickenbacker.
I guess Leo Fender.
I said Leo Fender.
Do you
I
know
was
Leo
gonna say the
Fender
other
never
one, too.
learned how to play guitar?
Yeah.
Douchebag.
I actually asked Phil a question if it was a musician.
Let's bang out here, and then we're not shutting off. We're gonna
I'm
battle
sorry.
for a little while.
No,
Who
it's
sang lead on Ted Nugent's "Free for All" album?
Oh,
I was gonna say it.
Doug St. Holmes.
No.
Derek St. Holmes?
Derek St.
No,
Holmes.
I was just gonna say it's not Derek St. Holmes.
Yeah, Meatloaf. What was the longest song ever to reach #1 on the Billboard charts?
Hey Jude.
No. I Will Do Anything for Love.
That's awful. That's
wow.
the worst. The worst.
Did you just hit me like meatloaf?
double the loaf.
There you go.
I doubled the loaf.
Double
My name
meatloaf.
is Robert Paulson.
Meatloaf.
Who is the only group? This is the last question.
Okay.
Who is the only group, and I think the hardest of all of them? Oh yeah, it's so
Did
hard.
either of them get this?
Who was the only group to have two versions of a song in different languages on two different singles appear simultaneously on the Billboard Top 100? I'll read it again. Who is the only group to have two versions of a song in different languages and on different singles appear simultaneously
Look, he already won and he looks like all the pressure. I was like,
on Billboard Top 100? Alan.
I got a hint with this. I still got it wrong.
Give me Madsen.
It's a female singer-songwriter that's dead.
Yeah. Well, she's in the band.
Because
She's a female,
Because of
she's dead.
sandwiches.
No, that was my
Oh,
guess.
okay. What?
I just made it really easy.
Wait, ask me the question one more time.
It's not really easy, actually.
Who was the only group to have two versions of the song in
No,
different
it's not because
languages?
of sandwiches, because she didn't eat
Oh, 'cause she
sandwiches.
didn't
Right.
need sandwiches.
The sandwiches is
That
actually
gives-
sandwiches is actually the Mama and the
Yeah,
Puppies,
we
which
did-
is
we
what I
did
said.
say it.
I
What
said
was
the
the
Mamas
song?
and the Puppies.
No, what artist?
Which
that was
the
because
Carpenters.
of the
What song?
The Carpenters. Sitting. I don't.
Basically, if Mama Cass gave that bitch the sandwich, then
Right,
you'd be all
right. They'd all be alive.
Oh! The thing just dropped.
What dropped? Oh, yeah.
Backdrop
Deep Space Nine.
dropped.
Deep Space Nine dropped. It dropped.
Yeah, I just totally forgot
Is
what we
the
were
guy
talking
is the
about.
guy on the right the guy from American History X?
Yes, Avery Brooks.
Okay.
Avery Brooks. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. The winner with 47 points. First of all, in third place. A really awesome when you think about
Comeback.
it. An off.
Did he
awesome
beat
comeback.
me in the second in this last round?
Did Matt beat you
In the
the
last one, I
20?
did,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Matt
I thought
got-
you did.
I got
Matt-
destroyed.
I got 8 or 9 points, but he did help with 8 or 9 questions. He
Matt did pretty well. But
did
Matt,
help me with 2 of them.
Matt gets 33 points in third place. Pretty good job. Craig, 38 points in second place. Very, very close. The champion. A valiant effort here at the end. But we have a new champion, the champion of 2017,
There you go,
our
Good
our
job.
our
Way to
trivia
take the
champion,
reins.
coming back from Alan
At
Jackson.
least it wasn't a,
Alan Jackson. I dedicate
Hey.
my performance to Alan Jackson.
at least it wasn't a cane that one.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Alan, your name is going on the thing. I'm putting it right
It's on the
here.
thing.
Alan.
It's on the thing you didn't know existed until an hour and a half ago.
Just remember though,
Champion Alan.
I'm the fucking,
Alan's the champion.
I'm the fucking Kelly Clarkson.
Pick it
of
up.
this shit.
Hold it up above your
Right.
head. Hold it up. The champion Alan. Yeah.
I'm the Kelly Clarkson of this shit. He's that big fat black guy.
Yes,
What's he?
He's Ruben Stutter.
Ruben Stutter of this shit.
Greg's the Ruben Stutter.
What does that even mean?
So everybody, we're finished. Thank you so much. Let's ask a couple of fun, doesn't mean anything questions out to the audience here and see if anyone has any. What was Elvis Presley's first #1 single in the 60s? Anybody?
In the 60s or overall?
In the 60s.
In the 60s, it's jeez.
It's like late in his, well, not late.
Viva Las Vegas.
Nope. Anybody?
Guess him. Just throw him out. Anything you know about by Elvis.
Suspicious Minds.
Alan, do you have an acceptance speech that the people want to hear from you? Do you have an acceptance speech?
Thanks for having me tonight. You guys knew a lot of shit I didn't know. I was able to like.
Now, what was his
Focus
final
and-
score?
47. He beat you by 10, about 9 points.
Hold on, Craig and I have a
shouldn't-
disagreement.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a.
Get the disagreement. Did I give Matt too many hints?
Well, no.
No,
Here's the thing.
The Billy Preston
The
question.
Billy Preston question. This is how you asked it to me.
Yep.
I had to know the song "Get Back," but you asked it to him that he had to know the artist.
And
I gave
and
you.
I
I
said I
gave
didn't
you
even
both-
know.
I gave you a point for Billy Preston though.
right.
I think we both got points for that.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember his name. I go, it's the
And you-
keyboard
you
player, and he
all
just
three-
died. And he goes, I give him the first name. He goes, Billy. And I
All
then said
three of you
Preston,
got
obviously.
1 point for that particular question. For
Well, mine
different
was
for different
definitely-
parts of it. I was generous
Mine was-
with
I guess
hints
let it be,
within
but-
those situations. But everybody, we've got the live motherfucking chat here. Milt, Mary B, Felicia, Icy Fury, Iron Throne. Everyone's been watching us live.
Thank you, everybody.
But yes.
When can I rematch this? Come on.
You can challenge. This is how it's going to work. We're going to have one-on-one battles now.
What was the
Okay.
Elvis song?
The Elvis song was It's Now or Never.
one-on-one battle.
Really?
Yes. We're going to have one-on-one battles until next year when we'll have the big battle again of the three of you guys and anyone else that may want to jump on in. But if any at point in time, any of our people that are in the live motherfucking chat right now want to challenge Alan to a one-on-one match, anytime either you guys
Well,
want
we
to
have
challenge
to.
a
There
one-on-one
has
match,
to be. We have to know that person doesn't have access to the internet at that time. So
they're going to
there's-
be. There will be live streaming.
Okay.
Live streaming one-on-one with us, and it'll be the honor system on that sense. If you want to quickly Google, but we'll have like hands up online and stuff like that. You know, we'll figure out ways. But if anyone wants to challenge Alan, we'll figure out a time to do that. If either of you guys want to, we'll definitely do that, and we'll maybe extend this to not music trivia as well too. I know Alan would probably jump in on some television trivia, and if we can get a couple people, maybe get Katie and Joe over here to challenge Alan in some television or movie trivia. Katie's a fucking beast in trivia. Mm-hmm. So let's ask a couple more questions before we call this a evening and thank these gentlemen for coming here. What was the Beatles' first UK #1 single?
Please, please me.
No, it wasn't Please Please Me.
I
That's
want to
US.
hold your hand.
No.
No.
Matt?
I know then.
50 Shades of Music trivia. Hell yeah.
The first #1 hit in the UK.
Yep.
And it's not Please Please Me. It is.
Bum, 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 bum.
She Loves You.
I was in the
Oh,
She
and
Loves
I
You.
Love Her?
Oh no, I was trying to do From Me to You.
Oh.
Is that
Really?
Was it,
I thought
For
Please,
love
Please Me went to
from
#1.
me to you.
I think that was in the United States though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought
I
it
think
was
you're
Again,
right.
we're going from the
But
British
they
book.
hit #1. Well, not #1, but they were.
And who knows the validity of
Oh.
these questions? Who is the bass?
Well, there's that.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh, now you tainted my
I tainted your
championship.
championship. No, because Craig's championship was the same way. I don't know.
That was a 1-question championship last time. I'd like to point that out. How many questions? Okay, separated.
Who was the bass player on Something in the Air by Thunderclap Newman?
Pete Townsend.
Correct, champ. Which song, originally by Buddy Holly, did the Rolling Stones release in 1964?
Peggy Sue.
Mm-mm.
Time's on my side.
Mm-mm.
That is a cover though.
Which one?
But it's probably not a.
What was the? What? I'm like, what fucking question did I?
Something about Buddy Holly and.
Not Fade Away.
Oh yeah.
I already asked this one. Who is Arnold George Dorsey better known as? Princess Bride.
Yeah, Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah, I was saying Princess Bride.
I knew that one. Like fucking Eddie Izzard does a bit about how they sat around with his manager thinking up the name Engelbert Humperdinck. It's like Bimbley Fistgy Buns, Boobly Bick Buckley Ba. You know, he goes Engelbert Humperdinck. He goes, okay, wait, that one.
What was the first single by the Bee Gees to make the top 40?
Massachusetts.
Yep.
That was
Yeah.
my answer. Vermont?
I knew that though.
Yeah, there was like 70 or 69, way before. Like,
It's 60s. I think.
yeah.
Oh, I asked this question in the final thing.
I think.
What Tom and Jerry was Simon and Garfunkel?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone knows. What did the Faces drop the small?
Oh yeah. Ask me that one. Go ahead.
What did the Faces drop the small from their name in 1968?
Why did they?
Why did the Faces drop the small from their name in 1968?
Well, Steve Marriott left the band, and Rod Stewart joined the band.
When the band formed, all 5 members stood less than 5 feet
they were all
6
short
inches.
at the beginning, and then.
But when Rod Stewart joined, Ronnie
Yeah.
Wood joined, the word "small" became an unnecessary occurrence.
Yeah.
Which band
Ronnie Wood was an original member, though. He was a little guy.
True ways to what folk group was originally called Ethnic Shuffle Orchestra?
What folk group was called Ethnic Shuffle Orchestra?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Ethnic Shuffle Orchestra.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
called Ethnic Shuffle.
Is it really?
No. G.G. Allen? I don't know.
Folk
Yeah, who
group
the
was
fuck is that?
Ethnic
The Kingston
Shuffle?
Trio? Like, I mean, like.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Yeah, the Fairport Convention.
Fairport. Really? We're called the Ethnic Shuffling. Wow.
Well, the Fairport Convention isn't a great name either.
And which band was formed in 1962 by members of Tottenham Hotspur football team? No, fuck that. Tottenham Hotspur football team in order to raise money to play a match in Holland.
I don't think anybody fucking
Herman's Hermits.
Nope. The Dave Clark Five.
The Dave Clark 5? Really? No shit. The Dave Clark 5? Really? No shit.
How did Pink Floyd decide on their name?
It was
Two
Pink
blues
Anderson and Floyd Council.
The
The louder guy wins.
Two bluesmen.
louder guy wins.
I couldn't even get it out. Okay.
What group did the Quarrymen turn into?
The Beatles.
Yeah, correct. What song was Dusty Springfield's first hit and was also the first song to be played in the BBC's
Downtown.
Top of the Pops? Nope.
No, it's Petula Clark or something.
Definitely is.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, sorry. At who?
Preaching.
I only want to be with you.
Yeah.
At whose farm in 1969 was the Woodstock Music, Art, and
Max
Fair?
Yasker.
Yeah.
Yep. What 2 songs did Richard X put together for his single "Being Nobody" with Libert X? What? No, we don't know that. Which band released Chocolate Starfish in the Hot
I
Dog
already got
Flavored
that,
Water? Oh,
sadly.
Limp Bizkit. Sorry about that.
I still didn't know it. That I was exposed to that information and refused to take it
You're
in.
not-
It was a new question for Alan. Completely new.
Ask me again. Ask me again.
He'll still not know. To whom did Ozzy Osbourne duet in the 2000 re-release of Changes?
Oh, his daughter Kelly.
Yeah, that was God, that was awful.
That was awful.
What, that, like,
Especially the Kelly Osbourne part.
Why would you memorize the
Is
awful
that
shit? I
song?
forget, too.
It was fucking
It's
awful.
awful.
I forget the awful shit. I don't know any bad music.
Britney Spears, Pink, and Enrique Iglesias, and which other artist appeared in the 2004 Pepsi advertisement? Britney Spears,
Michael J. Fox.
Pink,
Michael J. Fox.
and Enrique Iglesias.
I said Michael J. Fox.
Frank Zappa.
That is incorrect. It's not the Parkinson's. It's not a Parkinson's shake.
Frank Zappa.
Which artist?
God.
Frank Zappa.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, ask one Frank Zappa question.
Which artist received the Lifetime Achievement Award in 2005 in the Brit Awards? A great humanitarian.
Bob Geldof.
Yep. I love how you knew it from the great humanitarian. You're like, yep, Bob Geldof. You gotta be talking about Bob Geldof. He's such a great humanitarian.
That's all you know him for.
Dude, his wife like slept with somebody else and had a kid, and then had an overdose, and he raised the kid.
Now, speaking of like ridiculous, weird transition, but I do want to take this time. We weren't going to ask any questions about it, but I do want to. If any of you guys want to say what's some of your favorite Tom Petty songs?
Well, if we're going to talk about Tom Petty,
each one of you guys.
I originally, let's say in the 80s, I knew some Tom Petty song, and I always liked, and probably somewhat because of the video, but Don't Come Around Here anymore.
Same here.
But
Because of the video.
I think that was probably the first thing I really noticed by them, and I liked that song a lot. And then, like, that song Jammin' Me kind of cooled me on them a little bit. But in 1994, I think, 93 or 94, Alyssa Mitchell made me go see
the Heartbreakers
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and I got to tell you,
she was a huge fan. She was
a
like,
huge fan.
She was like,
I've talked to her
one of their
actually.
biggest fans,
I'd sent her a message saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah, one of the biggest Tom Petty and the Heartbreaker fans I know.
Yeah.
Like,
and I was fucking just blown the fuck away. He was rock and roll. He was a
such
great
weird
poet,
day with all the other
great
shit
singer,
going on.
great
Yeah, I
rock
remember
and
that
It
roll.
got buried in the news.
Yeah, it did.
It's like he didn't get his just. Like,
But it's I love what Tom Petty's humility. How he used to say, "I wrote the same song 5 times," or something like that. I wrote the same song. So
But
five
even
times,
other
like it.
people, I didn't know this. Other people had pointed out to him that, like Danny California by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, sounded like.
you think about all
And he
the-
said that happens,
Yeah.
and it was like I'm not out to, that's music, and I've listened to the song.
Yeah, he
I
seems
don't
just
think
like
that's
a
my
chill guy.
song.
I gotta admit, my first. Craig, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, you think about all the other artists like around that time that were considered the same thing, Americana, rock, whatever. Bruce Springsteen,
Yep.
John Cougar Mellencamp, and like ask anybody. Oh, you like John Cougar Mellencamp? Flip a coin. No, yeah. You like Bruce Springsteen? More than not, no. You like Tom Petty? Everybody likes Tom Petty. You know what I mean?
He's almost one of those universal
was
musicians,
that-
like a Bob
especially in
Marley or something, where
retrospect, you
everyone
look
just
back.
kind of likes Tom Petty.
I
everybody
think
liked him.
those other artists though have extensive.
But everybody likes.
Everybody does, though.
Everybody finds
I mean, I'll
someone
give
that
you
doesn't
that.
like Tom Petty. And
Of
I
that
don't know-
Americana rock
It's funny
crowd?
because do you
Yeah.
anyone into Mark Maron?
Yeah, I listen to him all the time.
Did you see his new stand up on Netflix?
I didn't see his new spirit.
He even talks about it like he's like he opens up his whole like stand up about like all right, what's he gonna do next? Talking about Trump basically, and then he goes into you know how he goes like when you talk to someone that's a conservative or a liberal. I mean, yeah, we all like Tom Petty, you know. That's the only thing we can all talk about. Yeah, Petty puts out great records, but my point is that's a, you know.
Do you ever listen to?
That was before he died, and that was said.
Do you ever listen to Maron's podcast?
I have a few, but
You
not
should.
regularly,
He does.
yeah.
He does some of the best celebrity interviews ever,
Oh,
like
cool.
with comedians, and they get way into like the origin of comedy, and he talks to like so many like awesome people. It's definitely worth. They're all on YouTube somewhere, so you don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to subscribe to his podcast to watch him. He's
Yeah.
really fucking awesome. Matt, do you have what are some of your favorite Tom Petty songs, or did you? Did you ever get to see him live?
I never got to see him live. Don't
I
come
saw
on
him,
him
like,
Hear No More.
I
Like he
saw him
said,
about
is-
5 times.
Yeah.
That was the first.
Tom
song
Petty
I
was the
remember.
furthest I ever went to see a concert, actually.
American Girl. People saying the line.
American Girl was the last song he played ever.
Won't back down. John Mellencamp and the Cougars. Next on ABC.
I like some John Cougar Mellencamp. That's something.
No, I mean,
the Authority song. I remember.
As long as you're not trying to push Bryan Adams on me, we're cool.
I once mistook Bryan Adams for Bruce Springsteen when I was a kid, when I was like 11.
But I gotta say, where I first heard Tom Petty came through my George Harrison fandom through the Traveling Wilburys. And like probably, would you call them the first supergroup, really? One of the first supergroups?
Oh, not the first supergroup, but I mean, of that time period, they were the dominant supergroup.
The dominant supergroup of that time.
I don't know if there's ever been a supergroup with bigger names.
Yeah, I guess with
probably
bigger,
the biggest supergroup ever.
Unlikely supergroup.
Now 3/5 of them are dead.
Now, who is in that? For people that don't know, who is in Traveling
Bob
Wilburys?
Dylan, George Harrison,
Jeff
Tom
Lynne.
Petty, Jeff Lynne.
Roy Orbison.
Roy Orbison.
Oh, Roy
And now
Orbison
three of
as
them-
well?
Yeah.
Three
Roy
of them are
Orbison
gone.
was the first Wilbury to die.
And what was their biggest song? I think
Have a
Roy
Good Night,
Orbison
Bloody
sings
Talker.
it.
Handle Me with Care.
No, there was what's like their biggest song that
I
Roy
think it's
Orbison
Handle Me
sang
with
on
Care.
the album
I'm
was-
so tired of being.
He sang on that. They all sang on, but End of the Line.
Yeah.
So I actually heard a story that Prince, you know that guitar solo that Prince does at the Rock and Roll Hall.
The famous Rock and Roll.
Yeah. I just
The
watched
reason-
that recently.
So I heard this a long time ago. The reason why he did that, he actually claimed he had never heard the song While My Guitar Gently Weeps. When he decided to play with him, he played with him because he liked one of Tom Petty's songs and he wanted to play with Tom Petty. He liked the song like Free Fallin'. I think he said he loved that song. And wanted to play with him, which is why he chose to do that.
Underrated of those Rock and Roll Hall of Fame performances was, I believe, I forget what song it was, but it was Neil Young coming on stage and Jimmy Page. And
Oh, yeah.
And,
that was awesome.
Jimmy Page and I think Joe Perry are going back and forth with these complicated solos, and then Neil Young just jumps up on stage and plays this two-note solo.
No, but it was insanely
And
awesome.
Jimmy Page, the look Jimmy Page gives, this oh, wow, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know
he
had
totally
that.
was turned on by that.
Yeah, he
He's
just
like,
rocks.
yeah. If you look, when they're done with the set, they take the guitars off and their backs are turned Neil Young goes to walk away and Jimmy Page catches him by the shoulder and grabs him by the hand and gives him
One
a
of the
big
things that Jimmy Page always says though is like, you know, he loves the electric guitar because
Yeah.
anybody that touches it is gonna get something different out of it.
Yeah.
And like Neil Young, it's like his tone. It's all in the fingers and like not that he's complicated, but he sounds like Neil Young, you know.
Yeah.
Iron Throne says retroactively the Beatles were actually the first huge supergroup if you think about it.
Well,
in some
but
ways with talent.
they were I mean,
in the way
a
that you-
supergroup is a new band formed
Superstars,
of members of
former
other
stars,
bands that were famous too.
Yeah.
In Liverpool,
Cream could have
Ringo
been one.
Starr was
Cream was a
famous in
supergroup.
another
Cream-
band.
Cream might be
Just
the
in
first
Liverpool.
supergroup.
And Paul and John both had successes before they joined each other. In some minor levels,
No.
that they were local guys. They were you would know.
I mean, they were like
I could play five.
They learned how to play together. They learned how to play together.
And they made each other better.
Yeah.
As much as I do enjoy Paul McCartney, out of all the Beatles, whose solo music do you appreciate the most? Who do you like the best?
All of it. All
John
of it.
Lennon, easy question for you. Don't fucking walk the fence like that. Give me an answer. John Lennon or Paul McCartney solo music if you had to pick one.
But
Or George.
Ram
I
is
put
like
George
Ram is
and
one of my favorite
Paul
post
almost neck
Beatles
and neck in
albums
my
ever.
opinion. I put George and Paul like neck and neck. Like I like different things that they do equally. You know.
There's just something about a rawness of John's post. I mean, but you also have to put into effect that John's only getting 50% of the songs on each album. You got this
Right.
kiss me love.
But and that's another
Just
thing.
one
Can I say
kiss,
something?
kiss with
That
you.
is another thing that supports how great John Lennon was. That he had that crap going on,
Hey,
and he's still.
I love
fucking
Yoko
great
Ono, and I'm
albums.
gonna walk out over
You
this.
know?
I'll walk out. I'll walk out. I'll walk out.
The champion's gonna walk up.
Go ahead.
I think John.
Oh, yo,
Take that long and winding road out of here, buddy.
of the night, I call your name. In the middle of the night, I call your name.
Dude, Chuck Berry.
I totally want your love.
If-
Yoko, I want to spread you, Yoko.
If you
I
ever-
want to lie you down.
Have
And I
you
want to
seen
lick your
Chuck
thighs.
Yoko
Yeah.
Ono, Chuck
Yeah, I
Berry.
just watched
Savage
it again.
show.
There's some bad moments.
Yeah, Chuck Berry.
There's some rough moments.
Chuck's not happy.
But all of them,
Chuck's like
no.
Unplugged.
All of them had rough moments, though. All of them were
The
notoriously.
worst though, the worst.
They
Do you remember?
tried.
Do you remember the Keith Richards Chuck Berry live concert?
That was great.
And when Chuck Berry's just like fucking out, like
He does,
They're
but they make it work.
Oh yeah.
They make it work.
Nothing's
Hail,
working.
hail, rock and
Nothing's
roll.
working.
All of a sudden, he changes the key on them.
But it's awesome. It's
No,
fucking awesome.
It's not
So
awesome.
basically,
It's horrible.
so basically, Chuck Berry just decides to change the key without
And it
telling the rest
works!
of the band.
Slope says I believe Ringo has sold the most in his solo career. Totally.
No, Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney, you think?
Yeah.
Ringo was the first to have a #1 hit though.
Yes.
With
See, like,
Ringo Starr has
I really
been
think,
very
though, that
successful.
Paul McCartney, his best stuff after the Beatles was with Wings. Like, you know, that was I think
The
so.
first McCartney.
I think the first
album
McCartney
is-
album is the
that's-
best. The one
it's
where
a
he plays
Great.
all the
No, I'm not gonna
Red-
say best, but
I think it's his best.
you have the first McCartney album. You have Ram. You have
Ram is the first one,
Band-
isn't it? Isn't that the
No,
first?
No,
it's
McCartney is the
And then Ram, right?
McCartney's-
That's
Ram
right.
is a
I
Wings-
thought Ram was the first one.
I think
Second.
Ram is a Wings album.
No, that's
Is
him
it
and.
Ram?
Love you, Lady Warrior
I
of
think
House
that's
Brady.
The second one.
Jack Bruce, Ginger Baker, and Eric Clapton. First supergroup.
Craig and I were talking about that when you guys were getting excited over whatever it was 2 minutes ago. But here's the thing we said. I don't know if that counts as a real supergroup because would you know Jack Bruce or Ginger Baker today if they weren't in that band? Like, you know Eric Clapton?
Jack Bruce, you
No,
would, I think.
what do you mean? What do you mean?
My point is, a supergroup should be made up of people.
I'm gonna go
Cream-
another
Each one of them is almost a household
Cream was-
name. I don't know. Was Ginger Baker a
Yes.
household name before
Yes.
that band?
Yes.
Well, not
Especially
household,
the
but
Red-
teenagers.
He had all those battles with Buddy Rich and stuff like that.
No, but that was
Right.
after.
Was
Cream.
that after?
That was after Cream.
Okay.
But Ginger Baker was a member of the Grand Bond organization with Jack Bruce.
Sure. Again, are they
That was the band.
are they
he was in right before
superstars
Cream.
though? That's my question.
They were
Are
very
superstars?
famous in Britain.
All right.
They've been referred to as like if they were the Beatles happening in Britain at the time, they were the musicians' Beatles as opposed to like the average
Right.
fans' Beatles.
Making pop music.
Okay, so before we finish here,
But I mean,
Blind
in
Faith-
that
Blind
regard,
Faith could be
in that
like a-
regard, Ginger Baker was just as well known as Eric Clapton in a lot of circles.
Sure, because I guess so much of Clapton's fame is post. Because that was the first thing he did after the Yardbirds, right? Would have been Cream.
Cream was his superstar.
Right after-
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Mayall came afterwards.
What do you mean?
After the Yardbirds.
Okay, he played with him. As
Yes.
Okay.
John Mayall, yeah.
And those are some of the albums where he sort of grew his reputation as this,
check.
I know you guys. I know that's your least favorite Yardbird too. Is Clapton.
No,
The
no,
guitarist.
I
Well,
don't have least favorite.
Is he behind Jimmy Page?
I
Is
just
he
think
behind Jeff Beck? He is. For both.
I
you guys
have-
I
love
think
those
Clapton
guys.
is a
some-
passable
you
guitar
guys
player. I
love
just think he's a
those
little
guys.
overrated.
I don't know. When it comes
See, to me, like Clapton is the best when he's pushed by other great musicians. But then it seems like he goes in different phases in his career where he's not so much into the guitar. That's what it is. When he's into the guitar, he's one of the greats, you know. But it's all like when he is, you know. And also, like if you look at that album, Derek and the Dominoes, that's
know,
his
he always
best
plays
album,
guitar.
best guitar album.
He always
But who
plays
else is on
guitar.
the album? Dwayne Allman. So it pushes him to play better
Right.
because he's got Dwayne Allman. Also a bunch of heroin and cocaine. You can't go wrong.
Right.
No,
Always
it's
helps.
true.
Especially in the early 70s.
Yeah, you know.
So so we're gonna probably hang out a little longer, however long you guys want to hang. But you want to end this thing all off with a little percussion jam. Let's end this thing up. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning on in this
You're
week.
still listening,
Appreciate
you
it.
won't be in about 30 seconds,
Yep,
so-
it's gonna get really loud. So here we go.
Phil, why don't you?
If you haven't already, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know if you want to see more of these. Thank you, everybody.